Thursday. Today, Wednesday. Thursday.
No, it's Thursday. You scared me.
Middays with Marks, 97.5 The Fanatic, on the radio, on the Fanatic app.
Well,
YouTube, good morning, everybody. Lots to talk about here. I will fire everybody on the Phillies by, 11 o'clock, 11:30, under. Good morning, Ray. Well, we're going to start off talking about Jalen Hurts interceptions. Morning, Ray.
Morning, Johnny. How are you?
Oh, I can't wait to talk about Jalen Hurts' interceptions. Oh, poor Jalen Hurts. All the club hurts. I feel so bad for them. Their quarterback's been disrespected again. Good morning, Sean Brace.
I'm not surprised. Are we just diving into the deep end
So,
here?
coming up at 10:45, live from Iowa,
Yes.
which is the first time I've ever muttered those words.
Same.
Right? Field of Dreams game today. Lauren Shahadi from the MLB Network is live. She'll be reporting live.
She's so good, John.
Live from the cornfields.
The MLB Network morning show with her and Mark DeRosa.
You're a really interesting cat because
Misread the calculations.
you like that show. You watch that in the morning.
Yes.
And then
Religiously.
driving in on commercial breaks, you'll flip over from the Fanatic. You'll flip over to NBA radio.
Yes. Love NBA radio.
Which is very
Frank Isola in the morning.
Yeah.
Scalabrini. Tremendous.
Yeah, I guess I should check it out. I mean, I guess I can't anymore. starting Monday.
I promise you, really good. When you were on the couch, there, as far as I'm concerned, before I got into the world of Get Up, that was the only show. Again, major during baseball season. I'm not watching it in February and
Right,
January.
yeah.
Baseball season, it's perfect. Mark DeRosa is one of the most talented cats in television, especially covering the game of baseball. Lauren, her talents speak for herself because she's done post-game for TBS, who, oh, by the way, Meredith was filling in for her.
On TBS, Meredith Marakovitz?
At the desk with Jimmy Rollins and
Meredith was?
Curtis Granderson, yes.
Meredith, who I worked with when she was coming out of college, coming out of LaSalle.
Lehigh Valley's own.
Yeah, she's the pride of, I forget where.
Did she go to Parkland?
I don't remember.
Because my wife went to Parkland. I'm so bad at this stuff.
Yeah, I don't, I'm not sure where. I mean, because my family's from, my mother's side, my grandmother's from Bethlehem.
Okay.
So my great-grandmother's from Bethlehem. They came over from Italy and went to Bethlehem.
I
So
just
I
lump
grew up
Bethlehem
with
and Allentown together.
Yeah, I love the Lehigh Valley.
Okay, yeah. But
awesome.
Lauren does a great job, so it's going to be fun. And, of course, Field of Dreams. Like, for my money.
Yeah, it's going to be cool. Our team doing it is very cool. So that's coming up. She'll join us at 10:45.
Nice.
And then, Ray, should I fire everybody on the Phillies right before or after?
Probably after.
I don't think we'll have time before.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Let us all dream while we're talking to Lauren, and then afterwards we'll get to the nightmare that is this team.
Everybody's losing their job today. No one's going to be spared, Sean Brace. But we got to get into this is the best sports radio topic in the history of sports radio topics. I wish we had this every day. I could talk about it. All right, 4 days a week. Jalen Hurts throws an interception in practice. The video is put out by the Eagles' social media team. Goes out on all their socials. And really, it's not about Jalen Hurts. It's about Quinyon Mitchell. But everybody has the reaction. Honestly, people are going to have to explain the reaction and what they think about it. So it's a good time to get in, 610-632-0975. That's the number to dial. That's the number to send the text message to the Davis Honda text line. Leave your name and location. And the voice memo feature, which is very popular on the Davis Honda text line. Just send it to 610-632-0975. How would you describe the reaction, Sean, to the interception coming out?
On par with how we do things in Philadelphia, with how the national media handles things, especially when it comes to the quarterback position for the Philadelphia Eagles. Maybe not so much on par. I would say just a little bit over the top. How about that? But, the reaction becoming 1,000 times bigger than the actual event, that's where I'm at right now. But I completely agree with you. Where the fun part about this conversation is beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And there's so many levels to it where should they have posted it? What would Jalen's reaction would be? Does this happen elsewhere? I got Emmanuel Acho, not Ocho, Acho, calling for people's jobs. I got Mike Florio on NBC. What's his website?
Pro Football Talk?
Excuse me. from NBC, works for NBC, puts out a full think piece on it. John, as Club Hurts president, he's going to make mistakes at practice. He's going to throw interceptions at games. Newsflash, it's Jalen Hurts. He's not perfect. An interception happened at practice. What are we doing?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's predictable what the reaction was. So predictable. 100% predictable. I'm not surprised in the least because we're insane. We're insane in the city, and we're insane with the NFL nationally. We are insane. So, here's what happened. I'm going to keep it really simple. You have a 22-year-old that's taking practice video. Maybe he took the practice video. Maybe he was given the practice video and cut it up and put it on social medias. And what was the caption? It was about Quinyon Mitchell. It wasn't about the Jalen Hurts interception.
Right on cue.
It was about Quinyon Mitchell's interception. And because they didn't edit out Jalen Hurts throwing it, everybody has a fit. So I mean, honestly, the most annoying people of this whole thing are the Hurts people that feel like they're disrespected. Your people. He threw an interception. I don't care. It doesn't make him a bad quarterback. It doesn't make him a great quarterback. It doesn't mean Sean Mannion's offense is going to be great. It doesn't mean he's not going to be able to pick up Sean Mannion's offense. It's a training camp interception. And everybody has a take. Everybody's mad. The Eagles put that out on purpose because they're trying to motivate Jalen Hurts. Maybe you just have a recent college graduate that didn't realize that we're insane and we were going to make something out of an interception. That's what it is. I'm not surprised because I know how insane we are in this city. So now everybody's mad. Jalen Hurts is disrespected. He's a Super Bowl MVP. How could you possibly show him throwing an interception? You knew what the reaction was going to be. It's disrespectful. That ass, Emmanuel Acho, wants people's jobs for it. Like Emmanuel Acho is a loser, by the way, for a lot of different reasons. Like everybody. He threw a training camp interception. The Eagles should know better. But sometimes things fall through the cracks because a 22-year-old doesn't realize how insane we are. Jesus, God. And I love it. And I love all of it.
Oh, it's great. It's great. Yeah, to bring it back to my people, I'm disappointed. You know, like and I understand having our backs up against the wall and wanting to fight for our guy because there are plenty of times that he is disrespected and way over the top on the one side. But this is clearly something that is happening at practice where, oh, by the way, Quinyon Mitchell read an article last week on his way to being a Hall of Famer, ESPN.com, All-Pro last year. We know what this guy is capable of. He made a good play. I don't even know what the route was. I have no idea what the design was. I have no idea.
I've heard about that. Brendan Petrilli, the co-founder of Club Hurts. Yeah, but Hollywood Brown ran a bad route, and that's why it happened. He's doing the exact same thing. That's what I'm saying. Ray, the biggest villain in this entire thing are the Hurts sycophants.
Oh, no.
They're the biggest villains in this entire thing.
That list is long. And,
no, it's not.
And there are plenty of people in front of the Hurts defenders.
It's the same people that say, oh, well, they're throwing the Super Bowl. The dagger. Oh, the same throw that 100,000 people out there could make? Seriously? We're going to rave about a bomb that was thrown during an NFL game?
The dagger?
Seriously? Now, 100,000 people couldn't play the way Jalen Hurts played for the entire game. But to talk about a throw that's a basic NFL throw, but that's the Jalen Hurts crew. Overly praising him and handling him with kid gloves. You know why? Because he's disrespected by so many other people. Like, just ignore it and shut up. You're the problem, Sean. Petrilli's the problem. Ray, I'm not even going to say you're the problem because I know you know better. And I know that's not why you're a Club Hurts guy. You're not involved in this nonsense.
Whoa, Johnny. All right, let's back up a second because you're pushing me further to the extremist side this week. With all of that performance in the Super Bowl was just so average. Anyone could have done it.
Didn't say that.
That toss in the Super Bowl was regular. Now this. Listen, it happened. I'm shocked. I am.
We talking about
It was a basic throw. He made a basic throw.
Yeah.
But to talk about him being an MVP in the Super Bowl. Don't talk about a stupid throw. He didn't thread the needle between three guys, and it's like, man, that's an unbelievable throw. He's a good deep ball thrower. Stop treating him like he sucks. You guys treat him like he sucks with the way you talk. You should expect that. You do. You treat him like, oh, you got a B on the spelling test. Great job.
I'll take
I know you're not smart enough, and you must have tried really hard. The dude's a great football player. Expect greatness.
It's outrageous.
God, you bring that. You have such low expectations of him. You freaking hurt sycophants.
No, we got unbelievable expectations for him, and that's why we talk about a guy and we bring up the 2 Super Bowls, one that he happened to outplay Patrick Mahomes in a loss. ChatGPT, a matter of fact, had that top 10 for teams that lost and the Super Bowl.
All right, so hold on a second. We'll resume this. This is the short break, so you don't want to go anywhere. You Hurts people are so freaking annoying, and you're the ones that are a problem in this stupid interception video. 610-632-0975. If you disagree, we would love to talk to you. Davis on the text line, phone line, voice memo, 610-632-0975, Middays with Marks.
Start.
Fanatic, John Marks, Sean Brace. Dumbing down your quarterback, the latter of the two. Ray Dunn. Lawrence Shahadi live from Iowa. Coming up at 10:45.
Is this heaven?
Live from Iowa.
No, it's Iowa.
So now I get to say people are going to be mad at me for Field of Dreams. So I don't know why people are going to be mad at me today. I know they will. Because like Ray even said it. Oh, you're saying bad things about Jalen Hurts. No, I'm not. He's a good player. Who cares if he threw an interception? Because everybody else can't handle it. That's on you guys. That's not on me.
Look, again, taking it personal a little bit right now. I don't want NovaCare or the Jeff to be treated like North Korea. Like, it's okay if you put out some footage of somebody struggling at practice. If it's a game and your guy does something stupid, yeah, like I think we need to connect the dots on that. But for this,
practice.
but anyways, you are fired up. You are ready to go. And look, I want to fight, but let me phone a friend, tag him in.
Right.
No, Millie
Petrilli?
Petrilli's getting the phone a friend. His name was mentioned. My president or my co-founder of all things Club Hurts,
Vice president.
Vice president. Your name was brought up. I need you.
Let me intro him. The co-founder of Club Hurts,
That's
Brendan Petrilli, our promotions coordinator here at 97.5, the Fanatic and Beasley Broadcasting Group. Hello, BP.
Hello, fellas. I mean, what an outrageous thing to do today is when I saw that video yesterday, I immediately sent to you guys. I was like, well, I think we know what we're talking about tomorrow. And that's the reason. That's the reason why Club Hurts has come together. Because of these reactions, because of these lists, because of what people do, the 15 million views to this video of negativity and reaction. That's the reason Club Hurts has come together, not to blindly defend him, but to have our guys back. Because what people do out there, just because it's Jalen Hurts and just because it's the Philadelphia Eagles, is absolutely insane and criminal. And that's why us at Club Hurts are here to have our guys back. Not blindly. He has his flaws, but we're here to have his back at the end of the day. Because guess what? That throw wasn't that bad of a throw. It was a great play by Quinyon. But we're here.
But earlier, you were talking about how Hollywood Brown
he stopped his route. Too.
Right, he stopped his route, so it wasn't even on him.
You're right. It was a great play by Quinyon.
It was a great play. It was an absolutely great play. But now all of a sudden we're going right at Jalen Hurts because guess what? Josh Allen's making those same throws. Drake May's making those same throws.
So let me ask you a
these
question.
Guys
are you because I look at it as kind of like the political spectrum. I'm neither A or B, and it toggles between which sides annoys me more. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Because I get annoyed with. I'm not even. I wouldn't even consider myself that. I
think we're all on that page. A lot of us are now joining.
A lot of guys our age, I think, are as well.
Yeah.
But that's how unfortunately, that's how I am with Jalen Hurts. Because currently, Jalen Hurts. Club Hurts annoys me more than the other idiots.
Whoa. What have we done?
The overly negative Jalen Hurts person, what am I going to say to them? The dude has a Super Bowl resume. Like, what do you want me to say? I like that he sucks, and because he threw a spring training, because he threw a training camp interception, and because the offense hasn't looked great in training camp, that they're going to get rid of him and he's going to suck. I don't believe that for a second. I don't feel like that for a second. Nobody reasonably should think that with him. Right? So for you to go on the other side of things, the Club Hurts people go on the other side and be so mad at the Eagles for putting out the interception.
Not me. I'm not mad at the Eagles at all. You're allowed to put out plays like that. Like we're saying, we're boosting up Quinyon. Quinyon is, from Vic's words, he was a virgin for interceptions this year.
Yes, he did.
I think that's the reason why that clip came out. But the reaction otherwise, rather than a great play by Q, it's, oh, my God, Jalen Hurts can't throw over the middle. People make all these, put up these numbers around our guy. What are we supposed to do? Sit there and just lay and take it? Or we got to have our guys back. No, we can't do that, John. We've done it enough over the last 5 years. We have to have our guys back.
I'm losing my mind because I'm defending Jalen Hurts from the defenders. Like I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm like,
and if you
make sense.
If you go to Club Hurts, we have not posted about this video, by the way.
Why not?
We have not posted about the video.
I'm sure this will make it.
Yeah.
All right, Petrilli. Listen,
nice work, Petrilli.
Here's all I'm saying. Is that have your people shut up? It's an interception.
We'll have to put out a declaration.
Yeah. No, but and deal with it. By the way, like what you said about throwing over the middle, he has struggled with that.
Yes.
The people that question Jalen Hurts and whether he's as good of a quarterback as the 2 Super Bowls and the MVP, completely justified. But I still give him the benefit of the doubt, and any Eagles fan out there should still give him the benefit of the doubt. Once upon a time when I was growing up, I was told, if we ever win a Super Bowl, blah, 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 blah. Well, dude, it's been the 2 and 4 years. So let's give him, like last year, when the bad guys were trying to bench him. Oh, he plays like this again, I'm going to bench him. He was the Super Bowl MVP, and the team's still leading in the division. Like, I know he's not playing well, and that's granted. So, but, also, don't be so defensive of Jalen Hurts. All right? Like immediately, you set me off because you were complaining about it's like the interception wasn't even his fault. Oh, shut up. Who cares?
It is crazy because the majority of the people were the ones that were fighting for him, standing up for Jalen Hurts. And it's just like, wow, have we really flipped the scales? Are we now the scales going in that direction where there's too many defenders and blind loyalty?
No, we're all insane.
That's easy.
We need to be just like I was talking about with politics. Aren't we the same way here with the stupid quarterback? We're like this with Wentz, too. It was like that with Donovan.
Yes, you're right. It doesn't stop.
Hey, that's the reason why this video gets 15 million, and a nicely edited Josh Allen clip only gets 700,000. Drake May only gets 50,000 views. It's because the passion of our fans, and we need that passion to be directed in the right place, to be behind our guy.
That's
and
right.
With our guy. Maybe not overly the way that some people have come in strong here, but we're feeling it out right now. It's training camp for Club Hurts. We're new to this. We're all getting around it. We're figuring it out here. We gotta get our goals in line. Maybe we'll put out like a checklist of how we want to attack this season together and what our goals in mind for Club Hurts are moving forward. So make sure you go follow us at Club Hurts, and we'll get that together.
All right,
fantastic.
on Instagram. There he is, Brendan Petrilli. Thank you, BP.
Millie.
Appreciate it,
A
Millie
man
Petrilli.
a man that knows about 1 million views, all right?
Yeah,
Back-to-back months of engagement, over 1 million. Millie Petrilli does a great job for Club Hurts. Did that video really do 15 million? Are you
I'm
serious?
sure it did. Well, once it goes national, now everybody wants to watch it. So Josh Allen threw an interception. We think it's Josh Allen because they edited out Josh Allen doing it, so it became all about the interception, not about the quarterback. Now, Josh Allen would have thrown it. I don't know how many people would have been like, oh, Josh Allen sucks because he threw an interception. With Jalen, and here's where I'll go to the Eagles, I'm not going to fire some 22-year-old because they put the entire video on there. I would have bet my entire life that if you would have shown me that video and would have said, should I post this? And is it okay to post this? I would have said no. Because if you do, but why would they do that? Because we're insane. Looking at it right now, like, was there any doubt that Jalen Hurts think about it. Throwing an interception in training camp was going to garner this kind of attention. We're insane.
Yeah, that's where I agree with you. Where
And I like it.
I don't have a personal issue with it, but you know what you're getting into the world of social media. So look, I think the Buffalo Bills did it the right way. And if I was the social media director for the Philadelphia Eagles and that guy presented that interception and said, look at Quignon's celebration, that's really why I want to post it. All right, great. Then post that.
Drake May threw an interception. They showed the entire thing. It was about their out there battling. That was the caption to it. No one made a big deal about it. How many views does that one have, the Drake May interception?
Well, everything's getting a little bit more bump, and I think it's going to be a bigger question to ask from the standpoint of should. Like, that's what I said. I hate the fact that it's the argument over this interception. It's funny, whatever, it's practice. But I do like the conversation of everything else surrounding it, where should you post that? How would you go about that? Like, I don't have an issue with it, but these guys are egomaniacs.
Let me give Club Hurts some advice.
Yeah.
Just ignore and roll your eyes at people that want to criticize Jalen unnecessarily. It's out there. You're never going to get away with it. You're just going to drive yourself nuts over it.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that we drive ourselves nuts over.
know.
But we started Club Hurts for that reason. The disrespect, John. You have to wear boots. It's so deep. It's
true.
You know, and you know the funny thing about all of this, as Jalen would say, it's funny to me too, is like this.
That's the funny thing that makes me chuckle.
This dude doesn't say a word.
He doesn't bring it up.
AJ,
He'll never bring it up.
All the nonsense, new
agree with you.
coordinators, this guy has been to 2 Super Bowls. He can handle Instagram. Everything's going to be okay. But the discourse has just taken on a life of its own. Quick, too, under 24 hours.
Ray, I would say that if there's one quarterback in the NFL that's built to deal with this nonsense and this insanity, it's probably Jalen.
Absolutely.
Because he's been to 2 Super Bowls, and we're insane now as we were before.
Yeah, I go back to Julio Jones in this one.
I don't really be on the internet.
I don't believe Jalen Hurts even knows this is a story.
He knows.
Oh, they definitely know.
He knows.
I don't think so.
I think he knows, and he's just able to not let it bother him or use it as motivation.
Well, it's funny, Ray.
It is like if you totally block yourself out and you're not paying attention and the people around you aren't telling you,
Yeah.
then it's very easily not to know.
Well, I think that's funny you say that, Ray, because I think this kind of comes into some of the stuff that was said about him where he's got a little bit of a diva. He's got this Jordan, this aura around him.
I was a diva.
Jordan would never talk about it.
No, but this isn't but Jordan have to deal with social media.
Agreed.
So
But isn't it Jordan's personality to never even
Correct.
let anybody know it would bother him?
Absolutely.
And LeBron's the modern day star that is going to let everybody know it bothers him.
Scottie Pippen was on a podcast, I guess, last year, but clips resurfaced. He never went to dinner with Jordan. When they
Just
played.
one-on-one. I saw.
Never went to dinner. Like Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen.
Yeah, but
Unbelievable teammates.
But it was also one-on-one. They never went. I hear you, but if you think about it, one-on-one, well, I mean,
We've been to dinner.
one-on-one.
No, we had friends.
Okay, but it was one-on-one. That was the.
Do you want to go to one-on-one dinner?
I don't.
I'll go.
I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to go.
I'll wear my glasses.
I don't want to go to one-on-one dinner with anybody.
All right.
So I don't blame Scottie Pippen.
Sorry. Back to the.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
to your point.
Thank
To
you.
your
Stay
point.
on target. Stay on target. There you
Stay
go.
on target.
No, what I would say is that to Ray, what he brought up, this would be something inside the locker room that would be beneficial to loosen Jalen. Hey, Jalen, you threw an interception, you looking good. Like, bust some chops.
But they don't. He doesn't do that.
I need someone to do that to him.
Ray, Ray,
No?
No, I'm good.
You didn't get you didn't get a chance to finish, and you're by far the smartest person on the show. So give me your wisdom on what we're talking about.
Yeah, maybe that intelligence is betraying me right now because I see this. I'm like, good for Q. You know, why don't we show some love to the defense on this one?
That's the lead of it. Yeah, Quinn Yan.
I'm like, yeah, I get it. Jalen Hurts threw an interception in practice in August in the red jersey. Like, all right, it happens. Am I supposed to sit here and believe that this never happens? I get it. They posted it. So what? Tim McManus could have posted this one for me. Like, it was going to get out. He threw an interception to practice, right? Like, we know he's not been perfect so far through practice. Oh, it's the throw over the middle. Oh, God, I'm doomed. It's over.
But they don't allow the media to film, but except for like the beginning of practice where they're not doing that.
Nailed
Fair.
it.
So I think you were just using that as an example. This isn't a big deal, but they control what's being put out there via video.
Right.
Yes. And on the flip side of that, sorry, I'm cutting you off again, Ray, but on the flip side of that is to open up the practices. How many interceptions did Donovan McNabb throw in Lehigh?
But they see but to people,
yeah,
the fans, who cares?
well, because this is what you deal with. If this was an open practice, you see these plays happen all day, every day. But because we don't, it's a big deal.
But what Ray's saying, if we weren't insane, is proper. Nowhere else in the world is this happening, and we're talking about this with such passion. A stupid training camp interception because the Eagles get criticized for putting out a video like, oh man, the disrespect to Jalen Hurts. That would never happen. Well, it actually does. And then the people that are mad that it got put out there, and then the people that just want to rip Jalen Hurts for the interception.
Right. It feels like we're Leno here saying don't blame Conan. We don't have to blame Jalen Hurts. It's practice, man. Nobody's blaming Hurts. Don't blame Hurts. Nobody's blaming Hurts.
Well, no, apparently Chaz and Delco is blaming Hurts.
Oh, great.
Chaz, go ahead. Good morning. How are you?
Hey guys, what's up?
Yo.
You got it wrong again. How did you get that I'm blaming Hurts out of our conversation, dude?
It says
Yo,
Jalen
Red,
Hurts
what's up
video,
with you?
why blame Hurts? I'm just reading the comments on the screen. Sorry.
All right. Well, again, this has happened to me a bunch of times. Anyway, I
Oh,
think
yeah,
there's a lot of
he's
egos
out of he always gets taken out of context. Okay, go ahead,
Just a little
Chaz.
bit.
No,
That's
no,
right.
no, that's not what I said. Don't twitch me, pal. Anyway, ego-based crap, first of all. Media micro coverage because you don't get enough of the team. Hurts anticipated a throw across the middle. Brown drags a little, and it's intercepted. What the hell is the big deal?
We agree,
tell me.
Chaz. We agree. Nothing. Nothing is. But you would have to ask
Everything is in a microcosm because you guys don't get to see enough of it.
No, we're talking about the 15 million people that are making a big deal about this. Not us.
Yeah, but why? Because they have nothing else to talk about? Is life that boring? That one interception's a big deal?
For some reason, Chaz, and probably because it's easy content, nationally the Jalen Hurts topic hits. Because people just will say, well, he's not really good, and it's built on the Eagles roster, and it's not really him. And then you'll have people that are saying, no, like Jalen Hurts is disrespected. And he does deserve credit for it. So that's even nationally
Right.
and locally. That's why. The NFL's king, and right now we're waiting for games to start. But this happened organically. I don't think this was anything that it's like, wow, this is the perfect opportunity to have something to talk about. Thank you, Chaz. This hit naturally because I saw it, and even I was like, my first reaction was, oh, my God, people are going to go nuts over Jalen Hurts throwing it.
I didn't have that reaction.
No?
No, I did not. I had it's practice, and you're going to make mistakes. And on the flip side, am I allowed to, Quinyon, as the Jalen Hurts president here, Club Hurts president, am I allowed to go, that's Quinyon Mitchell? This team is going to win a lot of games because of the defense.
Defense, yeah, really
this
good.
team is a Super Bowl contender in my eyes because of the defense. I want the defense to lead the charge. Defense wins championships, boys.
Right. You can do this. You could do that video anywhere else, and I don't even think it gets a sniff of anything because you throw interceptions in training camp. I know that the reports were the offense hasn't been great in training camp. I expected the offense to maybe have some struggles early with a new offense and some different personnel and things like that. I'm not even concerned. If fans are concerned about it, the offense didn't look good last year. That's perfectly fine. You can be concerned about it. But, I guess what I was saying was I initially saw it. I'm just like, I thought that Jalen disrespected people were going to make a big deal about it more than the oh, my God, Jalen Hurts threw an interception people. You throw an interception. If you're going to make a big deal of an interception in training camp, then we can't even really talk. Go ahead. But it was the Acho was they're
Emmanuel Acho.
disrespecting him.
Yeah, Acho wanted to fire the whoever it is, social media person who posted the video, and he's like, I don't know if they're gonna get fired, but man, they're gonna get.
Yeah, that's outrageous, and that's what I was expecting.
If this was Tariq Castro Fields picking off Jalen Hurts, and he's doing a dance on the video, the fact that he picked off Hurts, fine, fire the guy that posted it. This is Quinyon Mitchell. We're talking about a two-time All-Pro in 2 seasons at this point. We're talking about someone that has 4 postseason interceptions. If there's somebody that showed up to the playoff game last year, Quinyon Mitchell. Let the guy get a little shine around here. So help me, this social media team, yeah, all right, next time, here's your lesson. Cut Hurts out of the video. Use a different angle. Get another photog on the field to take this video, and then we can all think, oh, man, can't believe Andy Dalton left that one over the middle. Fine. If that's the criticism out of this one, that's what I want out of this one. We're sitting here talking about a practice Jalen Hurts interception as if the social media team posted a video of his second half from last year against the Bills where he didn't complete a pass. Here's a compilation of all the plays
here's a Jalen Hurts highlight clip, and he throws 5 interceptions.
That they're like Orlovsky standing up there at the board here's what's wrong with the offense. I
got something on Orlovsky in a second. I just found out, which was crazy. But I got Facebook in front of me, your platform of choice.
Boomerville.
And right from the jump, the first comment is about the protection Jalen had on the offensive line. It still threw an interception. These comments are hysterical.
Oh, for sure. The comments are predictable from both sides, honestly.
And look at the beautiful gap the O-line created and how protected Jalen was. I can't believe he threw an interception. A lot of people are picking up the idea of man, that's a top 3, top 5 secondary in the game. I don't think you can argue that.
Did you put out a post, or is this from the video on Facebook?
This is from the Philadelphia Eagles on Facebook.
Can we get AI to Can we get AI? Can we get Sam back there to put the best comments in AI, and then we go over them?
I got Dallas David Doubleday checking in. Already in mid-season form, getting flashbacks from the Chargers game. Poorly run, this is from John Ergoski. Poorly run timing pattern by the receiver.
So I think the boomer opinion is going to be negative, more negative than the younger opinion, which is probably overly protective.
Agreed.
The older Philadelphia sports fan is very much a much more negative sports fan, and this is a good thing because the younger generation is helping balance the rest of us out. We're all insane.
Yeah, but I'd say the younger are just so annoying. They're more annoying than the boomers, in my opinion.
No, and in this case, I agree.
Yeah.
Because at least I know what I'm getting with the boomers. It's you just kind of laugh at them.
Yeah.
It's Sean Bernard. Sean Bernard used to make me nuts with his Embiid stuff.
Now, I hope the Eagles throw out a post today of Jalen Hurts throwing a touchdown. That would be nice to even it out, like you said. Oh, they did.
They didn't show it.
On July 30th. How about Jalen Hurts over the middle with a beautiful toss at practice. Did I get
July
15
30th,
million?
2 weeks ago?
That's the last time you completed a pass in training camp?
Was that really the last time they threw it?
I don't know. I'm on Facebook, but that is a really nice play. Nice pass. Again, just also one quick thing on this. Like, the fact that he is going up against this type of competition in practice, I'm fired up. It makes me – and if you had Jalen Hurts with some true serum, he would tell you that too. This is – iron sharpens iron, John. This is only going to make that offense better. Competing against Vic Fangio and those hounds on the other side, whether it's the defensive line or that unbelievable secondary. Oh, by the way, Cooper and Quinion both out today. Hopefully just precautionary. Like, that's only going to make Jalen in this offense better.
Quinion's out?
Yeah.
They sentence him to life
he's
in
being
prison.
punished. You're right. Right. Thank you.
Hurts.
Lauren Shahadi, a part of the team that's going to be doing the Netflix broadcast of the Phillies and the Twins tonight. It's the game in Iowa from the cornfields. We'll talk to her live from Iowa coming up next. Middays the Marks, 97.5. Phillies, right? I feel like we're going to have more Eagle stuff after interception training camp stuff after this. I'm ready to fire everybody.
Yeah.
30 maybe?
All right. Sounds good. Bad loss yesterday. John Brace.
Yeah, you could say that. Again and again and again and again and again. Not good. Yeah, ugly game from the start. Sloppy defense, more of the same. No timely hitting. No hitting, period. And this time it's a bummer. It hurts even more when you get your guy, Zach Wheeler, out there and you're not able to get the job done because you know the numbers.
And he didn't look good.
No, he did not.
Were you concerned about him?
I'm just a little concerned in the month of August every year, and you look at some of the numbers, year after year, these guys struggle. It's a little bit of a downtime for them. Ramp it up come September, play for a little bit more. Who knows? Maybe this Field of Dreams game might get the juices going, John.
Turn the season around. I agree. Lauren Shahadi's going to join us live from Iowa. She is on the broadcast tonight for the Netflix doing baseball again tonight.
All right.
There we go. She's going to join us in a couple minutes here.
So I have it up on the monitor here, John, and a little soggy out there in Iowa is how I would define it.
So Ricky Bo did say to us yesterday when we were in between running out of here, he said it could be Friday because they give a day for a rain day of Friday. So we'll see. Listen, Lauren can give us an update coming up of what the weather is out there.
Yep.
But pretty cool to have. I've watched the games previously. It's really cool. It's a good one game a year to do. It's like the Little League World Series game when they go up there. That's always cool to tune into, especially when it's your team. So the Phillies are doing it this year, which is very cool.
I mean, come on. Ken Griffey Sr. and Jr. walking out of the corn stalks playing catch, John.
That's kind of where you lose me. Well, I'm not a big fan of Field of Dreams is a good baseball movie. But I don't wax poetically on it like a lot of people.
Like Donovan McNabb, you could say great. You could say great. Field of Dreams is a great baseball movie, John.
I'd rather watch Bad News Bears.
Ray Kinsella.
Or
he doesn't want to
Sandlot.
sell the farm.
I know. I've seen it.
You can't see them. They're right behind me.
Well, that's when they kind of lose it.
How about the girl? She eats the hot dog. She eats the hot dog, falls down. She's choking.
I know.
And all of a sudden, you get this guy who gets the opportunity to finally dig into the box, and he says, you know what? I'm good. I'm going to go save this young girl's life. And then march back into the corn stalks. Oh, it's just poetry, John. Poetry.
I don't know what it is. I'd rather watch The Natural.
That's a good
Field of Dreams.
That's a great movie.
No, the Field of Dreams is good. I've watched it in the last couple of years, and I thought it was good. But I don't get emotional like you people do.
James Earl Jones is Terrence Mann. Ray Liotta, rest in peace.
Yeah, it's good. I like it. Ray, is it your favorite baseball movie? You're a big baseball guy.
Yeah, Bull Durham all the way.
Yeah, Bull Durham is a much different movie.
Yeah, much different movie.
You know what I will also
Comedy.
say this about Field of Dreams? The wife, she was magnificent. Amy Madigan? I'm familiar with the face.
I know. He's obviously doing this from memory. Sean's such a big fan
Ann
of
Kinsella? Oh, yeah. I had to look her up. I know who she is in the movie. She was tremendous when she goes in there and starts yelling at the people protesting. They're trying to burn the books. Hello? she was incredible.
My Field of Dreams is Veterans Stadium and the stale smell of beer and peanuts. Walking up those ramps to get to the upper levels.
What color was your seat?
We normally sat in the 200 level, so they were blue.
That's my favorite question to ask people these days.
Because when you would get the free ticket from Phillies Franks, you know that? You used to get a free Phillies ticket in a packet of Phillies Franks. And it would be, you would just take it, and then you would take it to the ticket window, and then they would give you a general admission, which was 600 level, I think. So you could, for free, sit in a better ticket than, the 700 level is obviously the highest in there. So 600 level, maybe it was 500 level where you would get it. So.
That's incredible.
I don't know. All right, Lauren's there. Oh, joining us right now, live from Iowa. First time in my broadcasting career that I'm saying, let's send it to Iowa, Sean Brace.
It's actually heaven.
It is. Joining us, she's the co-host of MLB Central and MLB Network. She'll be doing part of the coverage for the Phillies and Twins on Netflix. All the coverage begins at 6:30 tonight. Kevin Costner's going to be a part of the coverage. That's pretty awesome. But Lauren Shahadi joins us right now. Lauren, how are you?
Oh, I'm so good. It's a joy to talk to you.
So Meredith Morakovitz, I know you guys are friends and business colleagues.
Close.
I had Meredith. I worked with her right when she was out of college. She was my morning show. She did updates on the morning show that I worked on.
From LaSalle. Awesome.
from LaSalle. So I know Meredith very well, and I saw that she was doing some stuff for TBS, Sean, you were saying?
Yeah, she
Meredith?
filled in for Lauren,
Lauren.
I believe. Yeah.
Very, very cool. So good to talk to you. First of all, we hear it's soggy out there in Iowa. What is the what's the weather forecast for tonight?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. There's a front. No, I'm kidding. I've already always wanted to say that. It's soaking right now, but that's the good news. We keep saying I just saw in the lobby a bunch of people from our broadcast, and we're like, let's get the rain out now. Get the rain out now, and then later on, it just looks like scattered. So I'm fingers crossed right now. There's a window. How many times have you heard that?
A lot. No, I like you using the different weather terminology.
The lingo. You're tracking. You got to work that one in there. You're tracking right
The
now.
green screen.
That's
yes.
it. Lauren, big fan. MLB Central, love the show. These guys have been busting my stones. I'm going to bring you in on the inside here. I know you're Zoom. I don't know if you could see us, but we got the sound drop. I'm a huge fan of the show. And, of course, Mark DeRosa.
Misread the calculations.
University of Pennsylvania zone.
UPenn, we were pulling for the guy on Team USA. We got some drops here. This is one of my favorite ones where
There's some guys dragging.
guys are dragging. That happens often here. But a tremendous job on the show, MLB Central, especially during the season. You guys hit everything. Row Flow, of course, D-Row. The breakdowns, the big screens. I kid you not. It is absolutely must-watch TV for me. When I lost it, I was upset. They took it away from me. My cable company all of a sudden took it away from me.
Get it back?
I had to pirate a password from my neighbor from his so I can get MLB
So you can
Network.
watch Lauren?
So I could watch
Commitment.
Lauren Shahadi and MLB Central. Yes, I swear to you. How about that?
That's commitment.
How about that? I
Let's go.
appreciate it.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about the game. Forget the game. Take us behind the scenes. What's the coolest thing about being there at Field of Dreams?
Oh my gosh. I walked in and I was talking about moments in time. It was a moment in time. And our crew that's broadcasting the game, it was CC Sabathia, it's Albert Pujols, and it's Barry Bonds. And I'm saying to myself, Lauren, don't be weird. Don't cry when you see this field. You cannot do that in front of these people. You know what I mean? You got to just
Right.
play it cool. Act like you've been there before, even though I've never been there before. So I walked in and then Barry's jumping out of the corn and Albert's in the corn. And I'm like, I can totally fan out right now because this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. The field is impeccable. It's standard dimensions, but I'm really excited to see, the Phillies are flying in today. I'm excited to see the way they, look at the outfield. They're going to, get to the right, center, and left and see the dimensions and see how they play. Obviously, they've never played here. They're going to get in the box. So I'm going to interview Bryce Harper right before the game, and I'm going to ask him about that, how the field plays. Everything about it is cool. It's nostalgia, right? It's baseball in a cornfield. It takes us back to what we loved about this game, the most simple form. And it's going to be on national TV with streaming on Netflix, and it's just going to be just such a big event. I'm excited.
And it's in Dyersville, Iowa.
Yeah.
Sean, the population of Dyersville, Iowa is 4,477. It is the home of the National Farm Toy Museum. Lauren, I don't know if you got a chance to check it out.
Yeah, I've been there. What do you know about it?
So, where do they have you guys set up? I can't imagine there's a lot of is there a hotel in Dyersville? How far out are you staying from the field?
We're staying a little bit out. Yeah, a little bit of a drive. And there's a couple towns around. I mean, the people are lovely. They've rolled out their red car. They're so kind here. They love baseball. No Major League Baseball team here. So to have these baseball purist fans get to watch a big league game is going to be really special. I'm excited to see this split of fans. I was just talking with my colleague, and he said Phillies jerseys are sold out like crazy. The Phillies, version. So I'm excited to see how the Phillies fans will travel. I know. I just did the home run derby at the bank, so I know what we're in store for. I remember covering the NLDS last year for Turner, TBS,
Yep.
and I asked Kyle Schwarber a question for pregame, and he was like, "I can't hear you. Like, I can't. The bank is so loud. I can't hear anything." Then I went back for the home run derby, and anybody who's not Kyle and Bryce, the boos, I was like, this place is awesome. I just love everything about it. So I'm excited to see how the Phillies fans travel.
I was participating in that crowd.
You were one of them.
I was one of them. Yeah, I don't know if you heard
you.
me. I was yelling down to you, Lauren, big fan. And with my big glove, I got the Geico big glove.
Yes, you did.
Some are saying that's costing our season because we have struggled. We haven't been the same
Lord.
since the home run derby with Bryce and Kyle. And we know that that's going to come. But regardless, we'll put that to the side. Again, staying with all things Field of Dreams, because the game is the game, and it's going to be great to watch. But you just brought it up. You got Barry Bonds out there, Albert Pujols. Like, they got to be bringing it back to when they were a child, right? Thinking about some of the memories that they had. And the first thing that comes to our mind, of course, is from the movie Playing Catch with Your Dad, right? So what are some of the things those guys are sharing with you?
I just worked at TBS in Atlanta with Pedro Martinez, and he said I used to use a cardboard box as a glove because I didn't have a glove.
Wow.
I'm thinking, this is maybe the greatest to ever do it. He started with a cardboard box. Think about that. It's the love of sport, right? We saw it in the WBC. It's love of sport, love of country. So Albert is just like a kid. I mean, to see these guys, the beautiful grind of 162. I was talking to Bryce, like they circle this on the calendar. This is a moment for them. And over this beautiful grind, it's tough to have moments all the time. It's a grind of a baseball season. So everyone is very excited. And whenever Barry Bonds talks, everyone just listens, like everywhere. No one speaks. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I felt like, because you really get to see Barry a whole lot, at least in up until right now. So it really is kind of like when Pete Rose started doing some stuff for Fox. It's like, well, that's Pete Rose. I'm interested in what he has to say, and Barry's the same way. If there's if there's two people you want to hear talk about hitting, Barry Bonds and Pete Rose, and you can just tell how much they're into the mental side of it. And Pete used to be able to go through at bats from his career from 40 years ago and remember the pitches.
Sure, Barry could too as well.
Barry's probably the same way.
Guaranteed. So
it's very cool. So Lauren, I'm curious since you covered the league from a national level, right now in Philadelphia, we cover it from a minute by minute level, as you may imagine in Philadelphia. And right now the minutes are kind of long, especially with what they've been doing.
You're hanging on.
Geez. So, and it's not just like this isn't this year in a vacuum. We have the previous years, 22 World Series they lose, 23 they collapse in the NLDS or in the NLCS, 24 that's like every year they've kind of taken a step back. With all the talent that they have and the starting pitching that they have, it just feels like to a lot of Phillies fans that this is going to be more of the same from the last couple of years. From a national level, from a national perspective, how do you look at this team?
Okay. Number one, I've picked them the last 4 years to win the World Series. What's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing and expecting a different result. But it's because I believe, I really do. I always feel, whenever I talk to the guys, my analysts, they say, if you have 1, 2, 3 starters locked down who can give you 7, that's the difference in a team. And you have that. The bullpen has been, a struggle. I know Dave Dombrowski is always. I'll tell you a story about Dave Dombrowski. I walked into a Starbucks in Atlanta, Georgia. Dave Dombrowski's sitting there. Okay. He said, Lauren, come over here. He's so nice. He said, this was 4 years ago. He said, how can I make my team better? I'm like, Dave, I'm just trying to get a pumpkin loaf. Like, what? And this is his mindset. No opinion is too small. How would I know anything compared to what Dave Dombrowski knows and the level of talent and scouting, right? He is constantly trying to win, constantly trying to make his team 1 inch better. Luis Arise, for me, I just looked at on Baseball Reference because I'm a total dork. The last 4 teams he was with is average over 300. Not with the Phillies yet. That will come. It'll come. And there is this outside narrative that everyone's playing out of position, but I don't feel that way. I don't feel as much. I say that, but then there's errors. I don't. Look.
No, we get it.
Yeah, you sound like us.
You sound just like us.
I don't know. I didn't feed into that right away because I thought a bigger target at first base. Bryce could play anywhere. That was my initial thought. Why has it not come together? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Lauren, you gave the same answer that when we have to give the answer that's being truthful, it's their top 3 starters are that good. And it's the middle of August now. We don't know how they're going to be playing in a month offensively. If they get hot at the right time with the starters and their bullpen figures it out, I don't think it's likely. They're set up to win if everything goes right. And isn't that the kind of baseball? It's the team that gets hot at the right time. And it could be the Phillies.
It absolutely could. If I was thinking of who's going to give the Dodgers the biggest run in the National League, I mean, there was a time I would have said the Braves. I don't feel that. There was a time I would have said the Brewers. Can they put together the at bats? But it's still for me the Phillies. I don't know.
Yep.
as far as 2022, what'd you tell Dave Dombrowski? Because we went to the World Series that year, so whatever you said worked.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you,
welcome,
Lauren.
guys.
Thank you.
Oh gosh, I just had a coffee and sat down, and that I said nothing, to be honest, because I felt like I was overstepping. But that just goes to show. I mean, every game he's there.
All right.
It's unbelievable.
Coverage starts at 6:30. It's on Netflix tonight. I mean, you having Kevin Costner now.
Let's
that's
go.
pretty cool. This is going to be awesome. We'll be watching. We really appreciate talking to you. Great to talk to you, and we appreciate
Loved
your
our
time.
time. Thank you guys.
Thanks.
Let's do it again. Let's do it again.
Let's do it.
Postseason.
Let's do it. I'm here. Call me
Awesome.
one time.
You're the best.
Lauren Shahadi. Thank you, Lauren. Appreciate it. Tell Meredith I said hello.
Misread the
Thank you.
calculations.
All right, there it is.
How about that?
She had to be out by 11. which is what
I know,
was
but
telling
still, tremendous show, incredible talent. Like, that's not an easy job interviewing those guys. I know everyone. Trust me, she is really good at what she does, both with that and on that damn show.
It's not easy.
You know how it is.
Yeah, DeRosa.
The timeline.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
Oh, asking the questions. Don't bother these guys during games. Well, when it's a good
Oh, my God,
question.
my Facebook experience with the boomers of no, they don't want them to do anything on the broadcast.
Yes.
Literally, they don't want them to talk. There's nothing you can do on the broadcast. There was this chain of, oh great, now you got to interview Chase Utley. Just give me the ball game. It's like, hang on, you don't want to hear from Chase Utley, who just got put on the Wall of Fame. You're complaining about that?
No, I'd rather see give up another 2 runs.
Ray, I'm in the Phillies fan group. Are you in the Phillies fan group on Facebook?
No.
Oh, it's so good.
When does a boomer start? Are you a boomer?
I'm a boomer.
You are a boomer.
I
You're
love
joining Facebook
I am.
fan clubs.
I am. No, you know what I do? I post stuff.
Yeah.
And it gets unbelievable engagement.
Yeah, I saw you.
And I think I hope it draws to the station.
Of course. Yeah, you're killing it. No, I mean, I saw it last night. I was like, I think you just drew up the simple box score from over the weekend, and people were ranting and raving over
I put up last night's box score, and what else did I put up? I put up last night's box score with their record since the All-Star break, which is 10-15.
Mm-hmm.
And if the season ended right now, they're not in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And I want to be positive because I understand how baseball works. It doesn't matter how they're playing right now. It matters how they're playing in a month. But if they keep playing like this, they're going to dig themselves a really big hole. And I don't think the team's good enough to where when they actually get to the playoffs, and I'll say this now, if they get to the playoffs, I think it's fair to say if they get to the playoffs now. The way the team is playing, the lack of bullpen replacements that can come in, and this lineup is the lineup. So the idea of, the Schwarber and they'll be fine, I don't freaking know that at all.
Yeah, Luis Ariz is not doing what
We've ruined him.
I thought he was going to do. And I'm trying to give the guy the benefit of the doubt, not freak out. But for crying out loud, it hasn't been pretty.
You're listening to Middays and Marks on 97.5 The Fanatic, WPEN, Burlington, Philadelphia. Hooah.
You think of the way Lauren was answering that question. That's what I was trying to come back to. Absolutely. It's like somebody asks you, how about the Phillies? And you want to start with something positive. Oh, Bryce Harper, Kyle Schwarber having great years, da-da-da-da-da. And then all of a sudden you start, this and the bullpen. And then you start to come back to the reality of what you just said, John. This team is flirting with disaster, not making the postseason.
You agree with that, Ray? Are you at the point where it's a good way to put it, flirting with disaster? They are.
Flirting. Right now, they're looking at the Uber prices trying to take disaster home with them. I mean, this is bad. This is ugly to watch. Night in and night out. And yesterday, it's not even so much like they're flirting with disaster. It seems like they're half asleep.
There's just no life. No, there's no life. And so I'm at a point where, remember before everybody said fire Kevin Long, not Rob Thompson. The manager got whacked. Kevin Long kept his job. Like, at what point, even if it's not his fault, do you not need to bring somebody else in? What else are you going to do? Fire the manager again? I would do it. I know they're not going to do that. If they fired Don Mattingly right now, would they get a bump from it? I think they would. Ultimately, you would get back to the part where you're not good enough. Yeah, bring Rob Thompson back. I'll guarantee you'd go on a run.
We're rolling like Steinbrenner type times right here.
I
I'm
agree.
not talking current Yankee Steinbrenner. I'm talking like Billy Martin level Steinbrenner, 2 managers in one season.
That's a great call by you, Ray. And I would even take it a step further. This is like some sickness that you see in like soccer across the pond, like you would see in European leagues. You could win the championship and then be
They'll
out
fire you 10 games
the
in.
first week of the season, right?
The manager.
But
That's the manager. Yeah.
there is no doubt in our minds that Dombrowski is going to hand the baton to Alex Cora. I saw an article yesterday that Alex Cora spoke finally. Not really, nothing worthwhile, but he did break his silence.
He came back up for air.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's been vacationing. He got paid well. Good for
Cora
him.
will be the manager of the Phillies next
100%.
year, which is great, but does that solve what the problem with the team is? The
Hell
answer is no. It
Hell
doesn't. It
Hell
doesn't. Mattingly came in and it gave him a bump. That's why if you got rid of Mattingly and you brought Thompson back, I'm sure these guys would be like, oh, Rob, yeah, I really like him a lot better than Don Mattingly, who's a friggin' paint-drying personality.
By the way, you want something that just really, really rubs your nose in it? The Red Sox have a better record than the Phillies at this point.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
So the team that fired Alex Cora.
Well, no, but they also they're on a losing streak, right?
Yeah, they came back.
I don't know if they won last
They've
night.
lost 5 in a row.
Yeah, they've lost 5 in a row. It's early. It's still they've plenty of time. The issue is who's pitching the 8th inning, who's pitching the 9th inning.
Kind of big.
We know the 9th inning. Who's pitching the 7th inning? Who's pitching the 6th inning? And it's not about depth. They literally don't have anybody. Put Kirkring as your top reliever in there? Holy crap.
Yeah, it's ugly.
You don't even have Killian to pretend that he could be the guy. And he's not going to be.
Killian.
Phillies are now 22-1 to win the World Series. You want to talk about just winning the I don't have that in front of me, but the league to win the National League. That would be, you got the Dodgers minus 110, Braves plus 475, Brewers plus 550, Cubs 6-1. Oh, by the way, I hate to say this out loud, but I did, and then the Phillies 12-1. I took a piece of the Cubs last night.
I think it's a good move because they have a look to them. They have the look of we haven't been there, we haven't really been there, and we don't know that we shouldn't beat anybody. They look like they think they can beat anybody.
I took a little stab at them, 12-1 to win it all, and they made some moves, the right moves to help out with their lineup and with the starting rotation. You got that home crowd, Pete Crow Armstrong. What he is doing at the dish is just absurd. They got a couple guys, including Bregman, who just hit 3 home runs last night. And that was even before the third home run that I was watching the game. And I'm like, you know what? I'm doing it. The Cubs have that look, that vibe. They're not boiling like the Red Sox were. And I told you last week, I was like, it's just a little too early for this
it's
run.
Definitely too early.
Too early for this run. And I think the Cubs can continue this track.
They were also winning a lot of extra inning games and 1-run games where they got hot and they were rolling. It's always the team that's playing the best ball with the best talent. I don't know if the Red Sox have the best talent. The Cubs are rolling. Right
Cubs got some talent, but I'll just say this for all you Phillies backers right now: 12-1 to win the National League. Now is the time. Now is the time.
Yeah, I'm out. No way. Absolutely not.
I'm down on the Phillies.
I am down on the Phillies.
How could you be up? Give me something to be up about. What gets you up besides the corn stalks in Iowa?
We talk about the look. What's the look of the Phillies right now?
A disaster. I hate to use the word
confident?
again. No, that the defense is disgusting.
It's kind of everyone looking down the line again. Of like, hey, somebody's going to do something for us, right?
Mark
you got me, right?
Mark has an interesting theory. Mark from Norwood. Mark, go ahead. Mark.
Great show, guys. I had to call in before you guys get split up here at the end of the week. You guys always do a great job together, and sad to see you go, but I'm excited for the future of the station. You guys all do a great job.
Thanks, Mark.
I actually heard about LeBron James signing here because of Ray Dunn. So he broke the news before I heard.
Hey, Ray.
Look at that, Ray. See? You were on the air breaking the news of LeBron James. That's something.
It's actually my alarm clock now, Mark. I just have Ray going, oh!
Whoa.
And Sean Brace over there looked like he was having a heart attack before Ray could get the news out.
Yep.
I didn't step on him, though. I let him go.
The Phillies, I don't know if they need Dr. Avi Donapello or what they need right now, but this is frustrating when you watch around the league, like you guys just mentioned, like teams like the Cubs and the Red Sox, and it's just so frustrating. And we're dying to get the bases loaded like the other night, and then you have a rise and you ground it into a double play. And it's so frustrating. You want to scream through the TV, and and then you try to look ahead to Alex Cora next year. But what is next year? We don't know what next year is if there's a
Might
next
be
year.
40 games.
So it's something that we just, we might have to sulk in this season for 2 years and question what the future of the Phillies is. We're not playing baseball next year. These guys are 2 years older than they are right now.
Yeah.
And it's just absolutely frustrating. I'm going to keep listening to you guys. I appreciate it. I look forward to where the station's headed, guys. Good job.
I appreciate you, Mark. Thank you very much.
Very cool.
We appreciate you.
The future. One voice. One phenom. Riding the coattails. The great Ray Dunn.
There he is.
Oh, it's going to be good.
It's like Doogie Howser, MD.
Oh, my goodness. A true diaper dandy, baby! I can't wait. It's going to be fun. But the crossover, everything is, it's like
The vibes in the station, they're good.
like he just said, Mark just said, excited about the future of the station. Damn right.
Damn right, Sean Brace. Damn right.
Working with Connor, do you know what he drives?
Subaru.
No. Take another
A
guess.
Toyota Camry.
He worked in mortgages before this.
Oh, so he has money?
Does that mean he got money? Mortgages?
Yeah, a little bit.
Really?
More than working
Well,
in radio.
depending on what you're doing.
Everybody makes more money than us, right?
That's what I'm saying. That's
All
why
right.
maybe the Toyota's not the guess.
It's a fast car. Like Tracy
I
Chapman.
was going to say.
Mustang, bro.
Oh, my God. He's such a Mustang looker.
Not even just a Mustang. Top down.
He's a Mustang convertible.
Connor,
Oh, my God.
dude, this
Not
is
just top down.
incredible.
Hang on. Have they talked about that on the air before?
Oh, yeah. He's also done the tarps off on the drive-in.
No shirt.
No shirt.
Oh,
It only happened once.
this is incredible. When he got in the car yesterday, I go, "You are driving that Mustang with the convert?" Oh yeah, and he's got the big Oakley
Let's
glasses
get him
on.
some T-tops. Yeah, he's got the Oakley glasses.
he-
No, he's a muscle guy from the 90s. He's a muscle car guy from the 90s.
He's like Uncle Rico.
He really is. That's awesome. All right, coming up, more Philly stuff. We have some voice memos. We have some phone calls. Uncle Jamie is on the line. Should I just fire everybody on the Phillies next? I already fired Mattingly. At this point, why keep Kevin Long? I know the organization loves him, and he would get a job in a second if he left. I don't know. Like, you're just going to – this is what you're doing? Just going to accept defeat?
There's a lot of Hall of Famers, but tell you that guy's a good hitting
I know.
coach.
Those same Hall of Famers can't play. Trey Turner is his buddy. All right, he's hitting under 250. All right, that's coming up. Middays with Marks, 97.5. back, Middays with Marks. Got Mark, Sean Brace, Ray Dunn, and you.
I started putting together some of the songs for the show. Question, do you have Beastie Boys Sure Shot in the rotation?
No.
Okay.
Good.
Sabotage?
Yeah, I mean, like, it's a good start. Actually, Jimmy James is a great intro from that.
Yeah.
It starts. It goes, this next one is our first song from our new album. And he goes, get
yeah.
Pull up Jimmy James right now. I had that way back when I was
you-
here before. I had Jimmy James.
Yeah.
That was in the rotation. Probably not in the system, right? I don't know. But like that's like going back to 950 days that I had that one on.
Yeah, I would imagine Connor would be bumping No Sleep to Brooklyn and the Camaro.
See, I'm not a No Sleep. I'm not a Licensed to Ill fan.
Ooh.
I'm gonna check your head with Beastie Boys. I'm an album by album fan.
Okay.
So Ill Communications, big fan.
Hell
Check
yeah.
Your Head, big fan.
Hell yeah.
Licensed to Ill, not a big fan.
Really?
I don't know why.
Huh.
I just wasn't drawn to it. So yeah, some Sabotage would be good.
Yeah. I got a little something for everybody. I threw Ray a bone. I threw Connor a bone. Connor's a country guy, believe it or not. He's from North Carolina. Like, I'm learning all this on the fly.
He's from North Carolina.
Yeah. Wow. Did not know that either.
Me neither. Well, when you're here in the morning and you're gone by pretty much like we have no crossover at all.
Correct.
We go on the air, he leaves.
Yeah.
We don't see him again.
Yeah.
So
Learning
anyway.
all that.
All right, well, good for you. Yeah, Minark had sent a text saying like, "Hey, like, what music do you want?" And I'm like, I mean, honestly, like pulling back the curtain here for a second, like when I've been a part of shows where, like, Sean and I had worked together on weekends, so when we started working middays before, it was just we were doing our show we were doing before, and then when you came back, we were still doing what we were doing before. We're just 10 years older or whatever, right? When Ray and I started, it was I hadn't worked with Ray before, but it was also kind of like I don't know, like every show is different that you start, and this is working with Andrew, who I've never worked with before. Like you guys literally you're just kind of taking the existing show, adding Connor, and then you're going
Rolling.
right.
Yeah.
And Andrew and I are very much starting from Jump Street. So I don't know what the show's going to be. I don't. We're going to get on the air because we're both good at doing radio, and we'll do a good radio show.
Can't wait.
Yeah, I'm excited to do it. But I don't know what I even texted him before. I'm like, what music do you like? I texted Andrew. I'm like, what music do you like? What do you want to put in the system? And he said like jock jams or something, being a wise ass.
Jeez.
So we'll
Sure
figure it out.
Shot would be one I would put in. That used to be his weekend show.
Really?
Yes.
Nice.
That was the weekend intro.
Sure shot? All right.
Just don't do anything with Buffer off of Jock Jams.
That's what I said to. I said that to you yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah, you know that, Ray?
You get sued, right?
Yeah. So if you play jock jams, not realizing what you're playing, in the background you'll hear Buffer saying, "Let's get ready." I don't even want to say.
Yeah,
it
you don't
on the
even
air.
want to say it.
I don't wanna
Correct.
say it.
Yep.
Buffer has a team of people that work for him and software where if radio stations by accident play that, he'll make $1 million off of it, literally. So if you play a cool song from Jock Jams, and it has him in the background yelling it, it's happened so many times that they've done that, and they sue and they win.
He'll settle, and that's how it is. Just hey,
He'll make a couple $100,000 off it, and that's
pretty
it.
wild.
But let's get ready to what?
No.
I honestly I don't even want to say it because I don't know if he'll try to spin it into something that's not.
Let's get ready to go to the phones.
Let's go to Uncle Jamie. Uncle Jamie, how are you? What's going on?
You know, I was gonna wait till tomorrow to call in for the last day of the show, but unfortunately I'll be busy, so I had to do my farewell call to the show today. I got a couple of items on it. Number one, much like Andrew Painter when he came out of the minors with much hype, even with the injury, a lot of hype, a lot of hope. Number one prospect. I'm worried Ray coming from producer to host. Sean, I don't know. Is it hype or is it the real deal? We got to find out.
He could also struggle a little bit.
You know?
And that's not
Exactly.
that's not a bad thing to have some struggles. It's about how you respond to the struggle.
I'll guarantee he's not getting bumped back down to Lehigh Valley anytime soon. That's
Well,
for sure.
He could be designated for assignment after a while. Who knows?
He could DFA. I mean, it's the harsh reality.
I've worked here long enough, Uncle Jamie. I'm well
Yeah, you've
aware
seen
of
lots
what
of
could happen.
designated. He's seen designated for assignment. He works in radio.
Now let's switch over to the morning show. You know, Salciunas is used to working with the South Philly tuxedo, John. So maybe you come in like a Puma sweatsuit. You know, he'll feel more at home.
Yeah,
Maybe you do like a little morning zoo format.
There's nothing
you know?
I'm less interested in than a South Philly tuxedo. I'm just telling you. So that'll be a good balance. Sean doesn't wear the South Philly tuxedo. You know what that is, Sean?
Yeah, it's like a little crossover of all the Philly
You wear
teams.
all the Philly teams in one sitting.
Yeah. No, I skipped those.
Sean just wears his gear.
Yeah,
He's
that's
got
it.
the Philly stuff, Sixer stuff. Anyway.
All right. Well, Sean, I still hope that the Horsham Hunks is in you. I still hope that's going to happen.
He's not doing it.
No, everything is still on the table, and the tattoo is happening. And you know what? I will bye week. Let's lock it in. I'll go to Horsham and perform during the bye week.
You're committing to being a male stripper
During the bye week?
at Double Visions in Horsham.
Again, you remember my idea? You remember my idea?
I remember your
Okay,
idea.
so was it a good idea?
It was a great idea.
Okay, I will do
Oh,
that.
no, Sean, you being a male stripper is a great idea. I don't need to hear anything else.
All right. Bank the show sheet, Uncle Jamie, everybody. If I do this, everybody better show up. That's all I know.
I will be in the front row, my
Nice.
friend.
That's what I'm
Front
talking
row.
about.
I'm not going.
Oh, no,
I'm not going.
that's BS.
I'll be there. Don't you worry. So quick thing on the Phillies. You know, when I was listening to the reporter from MLB there, it's amazing how the national media idolizes Dombrowski. I mean, we've lived with Dombrowski here, successfully. You would say his reign has been, even without a title.
Yeah.
But they love Dombrowski on the national media. Love him.
You're right. When he goes, when he goes and he does the MLB Network hits, he's a good talker. He's smooth. He really is.
Yeah.
Now, locally, when he's talking, Bryce Harper, blah, 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 like
Fine line.
yeah, like that pisses us off. He was too honest.
Yeah.
But no, nationally, he's great. He really is. He gives honest answers to a point. He is great. And he's smooth. He's very smooth. Like Sean had said to me during the break, "Oh, Lauren, come on over. I want some ideas on how to help the team." My ass. You want ideas on how to help the team. Anyway.
Well, look, you got the last 40 games. The Phillies are 20-22. So,
Wow.
Last 42 games, you're just under 500. You got 39 more games to go. You got Wheeler self-admittedly saying last night that he can't find it right now. There's some mitigating factors to say maybe the Phillies missed the playoffs. We shall see.
No, you're right.
One quickie. I'm going to give on the show. This is my gift to the Brace and Marks and Dunn farewell show.
Yep.
Here's my college football gift to you. Take the over on Penn State wins. They're 8.5. Look at their schedule. I feel good after watching the Big Ten meet and greet they had up at Happy Valley. I think it's going to be a good year up in Happy Valley. Take the 8.5 over. Make
All
the
right.
money.
There he
All
is.
right, good luck on the show, boys.
All right, Uncle Jamie.
Uncle Jamie, the best. Him and I are going head-to-head on that. I actually put that out on social media 2 weeks ago.
You said under?
Under.
Oh, I totally disagree.
Yeah,
It's the best. It's the best college quarterback they'll have had in a long time.
I mean, Penn State with somewhat of expectations, first-year coach. What could go wrong? I don't know.
Different coach. You're going to get that first-year coach bunch because he's so much better of a coach than James Franklin.
Yep.
Like at least he's a different coach than James Franklin. I don't want to kill James Franklin because he had a lot of success and he stabilized Penn State for a long time. Rocco Becht is going to. Do you remember Michael Robinson? And I can't think who else would have been a better quarterback. Michael Robinson, who played a different position in the pros, was your quintessential perfect college quarterback. He wasn't going to play quarterback in the pros because he didn't have the arm, but he was great in college.
Yeah.
Rocco's he's going to play at the next level. He's a little bit undersized. He's great.
Yeah, they had
Can't wait.
stuff rolling out there in Iowa State. And a lot of those guys came over. it's just 8.5. And to Jamie's point, I'd just say, and one of the reasons why, the odds makers are telling you to take that, but it's minus 165. So that's really juiced up.
Huge
to get
overtime.
That's there's no
Huge favorite.
nothing to push me in that direction.
Well,
so.
but look at their schedule.
I know. No,
That terrible Big Ten schedule where you're beating up on the mediocre to lower level team.
I just look at one slip up. Now, I know they're allowed one slip up, and they'll still hit over 8.5, like Jamie said.
They can't have two.
But I just Big Ten's tough, man. I just think that, you know what, I'm going to go against the grain on this one with Penn State. Oh, by the way, Ray Dunn said outright against Temple.
I'll be there.
Well, you said outright.
I did.
Okay.
Who's the starting quarterback for Temple?
It'd probably be the Penn State transfer, Jackson Smolik. Big revenge game, baby. How about that?
Let's fire it up. Football season.
Jackson Smolik.
Do you guys hear it? Do you hear it?
I don't.
The boys of fall. It's getting close.
But that's got to be NFL. That's got to be used for NFL. It can't be used for both.
No, it's John.
Both?
John.
Not the men of fall.
John. High school, pee-wees, college, arena. I don't care as long as you strap on a helmet and shoulder pads and spikes and you huddle up.
So it's versatile for all football. Okay. All right. Listen, I'll let you go with it because it's your thing, and I'm leaving.
The boys of fall.
All right.
He was
used to it.
pushing for us to do live broadcasts from Pee Wee football games.
Definitely.
I'm in. I'll set the
know.
line too.
Joining us live, they don't kick off until 6:30 tonight. Springford football.
Oh!
Ray Dunn. Ray, you're back at your alma mater.
I'll probably go to a game this year.
So let me, I want to get, we have Niles in here who wants to say Jalen Hurts needs more love, and we'll get to him coming up in a second. We have a voice memo on the Phillies. Let me finish on the Phillies. When you look, and it was it Jamie that just said this, when you look at each version of these Phillies since 2022, this has the look of the 2024 team. You remember 2024? They went to London to play the Mets, and they were terrible after that.
The showman.
And they were limping into the playoffs, and we were trying to tell ourselves everything was going to be fine. And there should have been nobody that was surprised that they lost to the Mets the way they did. That season, they were 62-34 in the first half. The second half, they were 33-33. They played 500 ball over the last 66 games, 20-22 in their last 42. This looks like the 2024 team that played their best baseball earlier in the season. Now, you can make the case the Phillies haven't played their best baseball. That would be the case of this team has a chance to win. I'm not so sure they're going to play their best baseball this year. I don't know if they have it in them. I really don't. They need to play their best baseball if they're going to do anything. But their best baseball, unfortunately, might have been that stretch that they made up for starting off 9-19.
Yeah.
And if you were to ask me right now, gun to my head, what's your bet? It's that the Phillies are going to limp into the playoffs. But like my prediction is the Phillies limp into the playoffs, and that's pretty much what they do.
I look at the schedule in front of them. I wouldn't disagree with everything you just said, and it won't shock me if they continue to play like this, John, that they're on the outside looking in. You just look at the competition. You look at who's playing better baseball right now in the Padres and the Diamondbacks. And, oh, by the way, both of those teams, I believe, coming up on the West Coast trip. I know the Diamondbacks. So they got
Padres
Padres are done. Yep, you're right about that.
Which would be a real shame if you beat them 6 times, they end up in the playoffs, and you don't.
Yeah, you're well said. So one of those teams will be on the outside looking in, and those two teams are playing much better baseball than the Phillies. The good news is there's plenty of time to get this going in the right direction. Bad news is you just can't see it because of what we are watching. This team looks lost on defense. They're shuffling. You got Luis Ariz, who is the big bat to get, and what's he done now? It's just like you gotta ask yourself, you're cursed.
Right. Let's take starting pitching out of it. And Wheeler has not looked good now in a couple of starts here, not in a row, but in a couple of starts. Take that out of it. What does this team do well?
Upset me?
Right. I'm in. I won't say there's not an answer. There is an answer. It's nothing. That's the answer. What do they do well?
Well,
are they good at manufacturing runs? And no, like, do they hit home runs? But are they really good at that?
They are good at mashing mediocre right-handed pitching.
Okay,
that's about it. Which I could go look at the numbers over the last couple of weeks. I feel like it would bear it out. I'm just really licking my wounds from the last 2 days in St. Louis. That would probably be the one thing I could hang
beating
my
up
hat
on bad teams. Okay,
Yeah.
that's probably the best answer. They're good at beating up on bad teams, and recently they haven't been good at doing that. They're 20-22 in their last 42 games.
Yeah, that's ugly.
That's bad.
Home runs, they're top 10 in the league. They are 9th right now. They have 149 total home runs on the season. Number one at the top of the list, Washington Nationals with 176.
Score runs, they just can't stop them.
Yep. And that's not with high-priced veteran free agents that are in there.
No.
So you can look at the Nationals and be like, all right, like here's the path to where we become good. We figured out the offense. We've got to figure out the rest of it.
I believe the stat for them is that they're not going to have anyone over the age of 28 have a plate appearance this year for them.
Wow, that's almost impossible.
You got to look at you look at the division and putting the Mets to the side, the Nationals. You got to appreciate their approach. I know it hasn't bared fruit in success, but what you just said with how that stat, Ray, and then also the Braves. Like a part of me is jealous about the Braves. The Braves don't spend money. Like they don't go out there and have that $300 million guy. Correct. I don't think they have one guy on their roster that's making anywhere close to that money. You think about all of the guys that are signed for years to come, but those numbers were like $110, $15 million, right? They have a great farm system, constantly getting the guy. They don't swing, therefore they don't have to worry about missing at the high-priced free agent. Where the Phillies, and they deserve credit for getting a guy like Trey Turner, for going out and getting a Bryce Harper, but I don't know if that's always going to translate to victories, to success as a team, and quite frankly, we're seeing it right now. It's not.
Yep. All right, we have some voice memos on the Davis Honda text line. Give me a Phillies voice memo there, Raymond.
Yeah, this is Matt from Allentown. I am so freaking sick of watching this Phillies team choke and crap the bed night after night, day after day. I want to see three things happen. First, I want to see Dombrowski fired into space on Jeff Bezos' rocket, never to return. He can go colonize Mars. Go put a good club together on Mars as far as I care. Second, I want to see Middleton sell the team. And third, I want the team move to Augusta, Australia. Do you know why Augusta, Australia? Because according to Google, it's the furthest possible city from the city of Philadelphia. Oof. The only thing interesting or entertaining that's happened this season is watching Otto Kemp break his own record for most times being hit by a pitch. I've had enough.
He only has 2 hits on the season, Otto Kemp. Damn.
Are we still in the...
I waved the white flag on that a long time ago.
We're not in the zone anymore?
I don't even pay attention to what he does in AAA anymore. That's how much I don't care. I'm not. I don't want John Middleton to sell the team. I'm obviously frustrated, as most Phillies fans are right now. I unfortunately, what they've built is what they've built, and Dave Dombrowski has shown no reason that he's going to do anything different. We have no reason to believe that Dave Dombrowski is going to try something different, other than to continue to just be like, oh, we're going to add this guy, or we're going to do this, or we're going to do that. The creativity isn't there. Oh, God, it is so annoying right now.
What do you think Dave Dombrowski smells like? I bet you he's got like a good scent to him.
A good aftershave.
Yeah, he calls over.
Nice, clean aftershave.
Hey, Lauren, pick up your pumpkin latte and join me. Let's talk about my franchise.
Not an Old Spice, but a more expensive. Might even be the deodorant smells so good that it smells like it could potentially be a little bit.
I guess we only find out if he becomes elite or he continues to be good.
Definitely stings the nostrils. I mean, it might be Sex Panther-esque.
But even the hair,
dude, he's a stud.
He goes on with Heyman, and he uses a blow dryer to get there's volume in the hair. He's got a Zach Morris Saved by the Bell wave to it.
He's got aura. He's got it.
He does.
Yeah.
Nationally, he does.
That's why. What do you think Middleton's in love with him for?
Well, that's why I'm saying poor Tim Kelly that asked the question.
Tim Kelly's going to be stuck out there in the corn stalks. They're going to make him stay.
Tell Phillies fans why you're the guy to do the job going forward.
Oh, my. It was a great question by Tim.
But it's something that Howard would have asked Daryl Morey, right? Like, Howard asked him. In fact, he has asked Daryl Morey that question.
Sure.
So it's a legitimate question. And he could have handled it. He could have answered it gracefully. But, he's just like, you want me to answer a question from you?
Timmy,
I speak to National Report.
Timmy, come on up here and get a whiff. I am not worried when you smell like this. Come on.
Oh, boy. All right, well, there you go. Sean, everything's great with the Phillies. Seems like Lawrence Shahadi gave us an update. live from Iowa. She says that she believes the game will happen. The weather forecast is scattered showers later.
Tracking.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But they're off tomorrow, so if they have to do it tomorrow, they have to do it tomorrow. Pretty interesting. They're flying in today, and they're going to play the game.
And out right after
And
the
then
game.
out right after the game, yeah, and they just go to Minnesota. Minnesota's not far, right? It can't be that far.
Feel fact, not far.
Not far, yeah.
They should have to take a bus. Get them in the old and make Herb the bus driver. Get them in the bus and have them go.
Hey, fellas, you know how bad things have been? Guess what? Now we're actually taking a bus to Iowa. That'll really lift the
Yeah, there you
spirits of that
go.
group.
You want to get their attention.
All right, we'll take some phone calls, voice memos, and everything. 610-632-0975. 610-632-0975. Back into some Jalen Hurts talks with the interception in training camp that was felt around the world. Who would have thunk it? That's coming up next. Middays with Marks, 97.5 The Fanatic. All right, let's talk about my water heater, your water heater. And no, I know, I understand it. No one gets more excited than hot water than me. But that's because my Bradford White water heater never fails. There's never a time, multiple showers at the same time. I'm running the dishwasher. The washing machine never stops in my house, and never once do I ever worry about getting hot water. And that's because my Bradford White water heater, we enjoy it all year long, every single time. We're comfortable and content with plenty of hot water. And Bradford White water heaters are super reliable for top performances year after year. Just like people around here, that's what we want. We want performance, and it brings it, right? They're manufactured right here in America using the finest raw materials and components from around the world. So if your current water heater isn't getting the job done, don't put up with it. Ask your plumbing pro about Bradford White water heaters, including their Infinity Tankless and Aerotherm hybrid heat pump models. Visit BradfordWhite.com to learn more and to find a pro near you. Bradford White, built to be the best.
Jason Strong.
Jason.
And this is from Check Your Head? Or no, or this is Ill Communication. I don't remember. That's Ill Communication, right?
I believe you're correct.
Like Ma Bell.
Yeah.
Got the Ill Communication.
That's
Check
correct.
Your Head had Pass the Mic and so what you want?
What you want? Yeah, the Short Shot, Ill Communication.
Like Ma Bell.
Yeah.
With Tribe. Like Ma Bell.
Sabotage was on.
Sabotage was on that.
There you go.
Get It Together with Q-Tip. See what's happening.
It's incredible.
Add Rock Down with the Ioni. That's a good one. That's not one we can play coming back from
No.
break as much. That's a good return from commercial song. Has some juice to it.
Beastie Boys, man. Pioneers. And oh, by the way, Mike D is still doing it, where he is now a DJ, but dude, he is out there.
He's in his 60s now.
I follow him on Instagram, and like he's rocking out with these younger cats making music, but it's not like the type of music that A, we're used to, and B, that you would listen to. It is just like sounds.
Yeah, and that was a lot of like if you listen to their albums as a whole, you'll hear a lot of just instrumental, funky, and that's why I liked them.
Oh yeah,
they definitely had that sound to them. Anyway, all right, let's go. So Niles is joining us from North Wales. Niles apparently raised 13 years old. Have you spoken to Niles before?
I have not.
Oh, I love it.
How many Nileses have you heard of before?
It's a great name, one, and two. Having an impression on the Ute, John, I love it.
Niles Crane is the only Niles I can remember, other than Niles from North Wales.
There you
Niles
go.
Crane from Frasier. Were you a Frasier fan?
No, not so much.
No?
No.
So you weren't a Cheers fan?
Again, Cheers is one that should speak to me, but
No, you would have been young for Cheers.
Correct. But still, Woody, Ted Danson, that's a great cast.
It's one of the best TV shows ever.
Who was the chick?
Depends. Diane Chambers was Shelley Long, and then you had Rebecca, who was what's her name? Blanket on her.
Well,
name.
I'm talking about the bartender. She was a bartender.
She was not a bartender. She was a waitress.
Oh, there you go. It's a full restaurant. It's a real restaurant too. Have you ever been up in Boston?
I have not.
Oh,
I would never go.
There we go.
Rhea Perlman was
Rhea Perlman is who I'm talking
was Carlin. They would get behind the bar sometimes and do it. Kirstie Alley is who I'm
about.
Kirstie Alley came in when Diane left.
Now she was the manager, the owner.
She was the manager. Sam sold the bar and ran off with Diane, and then they never got married.
Okay.
So he had to come back as the bartender, and a corporation bought the bar, and Rebecca Howe. Rebecca was the manager.
And Norm.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, there you go. All right, let's go to the phones. Niles probably didn't watch Cheers, Sean, but he joins us right now because he's an Eagles fan and a Jalen Hurts fan. What's up, Niles?
Hey, how we doing, guys?
What grade you going into, dude?
I'm going into 8th grade.
Let's go. You excited? You ready to go? Summer over?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
That's what I'm talking
So are you North Penn School District?
So I grew up here in North Wales, but I'm actually up in upstate New York right now. I'm out near, I don't know if you know, we're right across the lake from Burlington in Vermont.
Yeah, I've been to Burlington, Vermont. Sure. All right, so you're way up there. So how old were you when you moved up there?
I was 7.
Oh, darn. So you still relate to being a Philadelphia sports fan. So the kids that you go to school with, what teams do they like?
We've got Buffalo. My friend Brody, he's a Buffalo fan.
Okay.
We've got a couple Giants fans. We got Charlie and Dominic. And I just converted somebody to an Eagles fan.
Nice.
We just got an Eagles fan in the class.
How about that? I bet there's a lot of Yankee fans up there in baseball.
Oh, ew, terrible.
Niles, I like it.
All right, so Niles, listen, man. So you're up there. You're representing up there in upstate New York, and we appreciate you because we need you, right? But when you hear all these people in Philadelphia that talk about Jalen Hurts, and they're like, Jalen sucks and this and that, what do you have to say about all the attention Jalen Hurts gets?
Oh, my God. It's actually, I started watching sports when I was, 8, but, I've been involved in it. We went to the Super Bowl parade in 2018.
Nice.
And we were going to go to the parade in 2023 if the Phillies won, but we know how that turned out. But the hate that Jalen Hurts get, I've never seen it from a single sports player, ever. It's crazy.
You know what?
It's actually.
I think, Niles, I think we've talked about it. It's really, really weird because we have a football team that's been to 2 Super Bowls in 4 years. We have a quarterback that would have won 2 Super Bowl MVPs and played great. And we have a head coach. Both of them are 5 for 5 going to the playoffs. But for whatever reason, no one likes him or no one wants to give him respect, right? Nationally, Nick Sirianni's not a great head coach. Jalen Hurts is the 19th best quarterback in the league. And then even locally, we're divided on them. You would think we would love both the quarterback and the coach, but we can't even get along in Philadelphia.
Yeah, it's crazy. Right after the collapse in 2023, my dad was like, we just got Saquon Barkley. We're going to go on a run, and we're going to go to the Super Bowl. And I believed him. Right when it was the week where we were going to play the Browns, everyone was saying, fire Nick Sirianni, fire Nick Sirianni, fire Nick Sirianni. Now I'm like...
Might have said that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone was saying that. I don't blame you. Everyone was saying that.
But then they turned it around.
Yes, I was like, I trust Nick Sirianni with my team. And if he doesn't do good for the next 2 years, we can let him go. But right now I trust him. He just went to the Super Bowl 2 years ago. And we've got a good front office, a smart front office who knows that Nick Sirianni is a really great head coach and that, they're not just going to fire him over 1.5 seasons.
Niles, I think you could do a weekend show on the Fanatic, and I'm not kidding.
Niles, you're hired.
Yeah, you're a good man. Look at you. Do you want to do sports media as you get older?
I can. I've been looking at. I've always wanted to be sports. Definitely want to play like college basketball, soccer, football. That's the dream.
Wow.
And then, like player, sports agent, sports medicine.
Show me the money.
Media.
Something with sports you're going to do.
You're the man.
You're the man. All right, so listen, Niles, you're a fixture. I know you're going to have school, but I'm moving the morning, so I'm always available to talk to you. And then, like maybe you cut school or I mean you're sick from school and you call these guys, all right?
Yeah, Niles. Don't be a stranger.
Of course, I gotta let you guys know what's up.
That's
here in New York.
You're the man. I don't want you to give out social media accounts, but are you on social media?
Yeah, I have a TikTok, Instagram.
All right, follow us on Instagram so we can give you a follow back, all right?
All right, I will. I'll let you guys know.
All right, John Marks Media, JONMARKS Media, and you're Sean _Brace?
That's correct. That was impressive. 13 years old.
It was great.
Yeah, he was spitting.
I just got a text from management. Brace and Niles.
Seriously.
No.
Right, you're back to being producer.
No, they're going to put the two phenoms together.
He's a better caller than Mad Mike, who joins us right now. Hi, Mad Mike.
Without a doubt.
Hey, tell that kid to call back when he goes through puberty. Thanks a lot for your insight, dork.
Oh, good. Hold on a second. God. But you hear what he said at the end? He said, if he's not good, then you move on from him. You're not gonna fire him now. It doesn't he actually had it. See, he's a smart fan, unlike you, Mad Mike.
Oh yeah, so smart. Go back to sixth grade or wherever the hell you are, and finish up, and then come back and talk to us.
All right, what's your
agenda?
agenda today, Mad Mike?
Here we go.
Well, just love how even the Eagles want to throw their own quarterback under the bus and posting videos of them throwing interceptions. Even the Eagles hate Jalen Hurts.
Or there's a 22-year-old recent college graduate that didn't realize how insane we are in this town, and that's why they posted the video.
No, Howie was over his shoulder, just was sniveling little weasels, like, hit post.
All right, so listen, you're not the only person to say this. I don't know what the other station, if they're trying to push this agenda, but I have heard a lot of people saying that they think the Eagles intentionally posted this to try to.
Of course they did. This guy wants a bigger contract, and they know he's a fraud coattail rider. They don't want to pay him the money, but the optics are against them on it. So anything they can do to devalue him, so either lowball him or get him out of here.
Yeah, see, this is where you're an idiot, and whoever says this is an idiot because a trade. You know what devalues him? If he sucks this year and they don't win a lot of games. And
well,
it's pretty clear
they aren't going to win a lot of games.
Okay, that may be true, but one interception in training camp's not going to affect
Sean Brace drives the Toyota RAV4.
Here we go.
Which makes that other kid that just called more manly than Sean.
Yeah.
I bet he's not a cat person.
I hate when you go there because I don't have a comeback. I can't argue the RAV4. It's just I got to own it.
Is your cat in the back seat too?
Isn't it interesting that the two co-founders of Club Hertz are both cat guys? I mean, what are we doing here? My wife. I married into the cat.
Made you get a girl car? Pretty masculine.
No,
it's not a girl car necessarily.
I got black rims, black tires, all blacked out.
Murdered out girl car. Yeah. Awesome.
He's got a kicker box in the back. He can't put the stroller because he's got speakers.
He said a murdered out. He speaks that lingo. Mad Mike is crazy.
That's what they say.
I guess.
Murdered out?
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, Niles officially, as far as I'm concerned, he's one of the better callers we've had.
Mount Rushmore?
Mount Rushmore callers?
Yeah.
I would need to hear more.
Okay.
Because a lot like concerns about you that, now you're stepping into a bigger role. Maybe now the pressure gets to you. Or, because Ray, I'll be honest with you. The toughest thing I had to do in radio was go from working with Mike to going solo, because playing off of Mike, because Mike didn't mind being the villain, playing off of Mike was easy. And it put me in a very, it was like, wow, this guy's smart, he's funny, he fights with Mike, this is awesome. And now you have to stand on your own 2 feet. There's no playing off of anybody, it's you.
Yeah, especially when you work with me.
No, Sean's good to play off of because he's fun.
You got to carry the workload, right? Get ready to punch that clock, sir.
But now, what are you going to do? Now you have the microscope on you. Now are you looking at your Twitter mentions? Are you getting angry because people are ripping you? Are you getting death threats? Like
That means you're doing it right.
I haven't got any death threats, but I also didn't read anything that came out after the release.
Very
so That
smart.
was a good step by me.
Very smart. I would never do that.
There's a lot of fans of Mr. Dunn. That's all I know.
For now.
No, but what I'm saying is that it's a lot different now. It's you. Right? It's not playing off and not being the third. Being the third mic's great. Then you step in when I'm off for a week and you excel at it. You're great.
His name is in the lights, Johnny.
Ray, I don't think the show misses a beat when I'm not here. I really don't. I think you guys are great. So
I didn't know that we were, I didn't know that was like a week-long audition. I would have been a little bit.
I don't know if it was either. But anyway, I forgot we were supposed to break earlier because we had.
I'm working back here to adjust.
All right. So coming up, News at Noon with Ray featuring LeBron protecting his wealth, an AI podcast, an Allen Iverson podcast.
Oh, no.
Or an AI podcast, or a fake podcast. And Curtis Granderson talking about Jim Leland, which is awesome. I heard this. It is the Marks 97.5.
Now on 97.5, The Fanatic Sports Update.
Field of Dreams tonight. I'm Ray Dunn with this Fanatic Sports Update. The Phillies headed to Iowa today for the Field of Dreams game tonight on Netflix at 7:30. If they need a feel-good time, now would be good because they've lost 2 in a row, and nobody feels good about this team right now. Dropping 2 of 3 in St. Louis, lost 7-1 to the Cardinals yesterday. Eagles training camp. We are 2 days away from Saturday's preseason opener today. No Cooper Jean, no Quinyon Mitchell. Keep you updated on anything we find out about them and what went on today at camp. And we got the Sixers scheduled today at 3 o'clock. We'll keep you updated with any schedule leaks we get throughout the day. This update is brought to you by Verizon Business. Verizon Business experts love small businesses. They come directly to you on your schedule. With real expertise tailored to your needs, make an appointment with a Verizon Business expert. Go to Verizon.com/book today. I'm Ray Dunn on your home for the Sixers, Flyers, and the Union. 97.5 The Fanatic and the Fanatic app.
Throwing the ball.
Yeah, and they got this angle of Jalen Hurts. But I guess to the bigger question is I always ask myself, what's the gain, right? If I'm posting on social media, what's the gain? Now, Twitter's a different story because of, it's more of a conversation for me. I go back and forth. I don't really put too much thought into it. But if I was running a platform or an account for said company or the Philadelphia Eagles, that's the first thing I would ask myself is, what's to gain? If you want to shine the light on the other players, I'm all
There's
for
nothing
it.
to gain by posting Jalen throwing.
You got to crop it.
I agree.
You got to crop it.
Well, and you know what? I'm sure they learned a lesson.
Yes, but then I throw this back at you. If you are judged off of goals and one of your goals is engagement, did you not just accomplish that goal relatively quicker than ever before because of that one video?
Yeah, hit your quota for the week, that's for sure.
Damn right.
Just off of that. All right, we'll get back into it. But we got to get to, so this is going to be the best. So Ray has counted down all week. Our News at Noon opens, which became even maybe more entertaining than the actual segment some days. But it was something that we could look forward to doing new opens, and listeners submitted opens, and Sean did opens. So Ray has counted down. This will be the second best open as voted by Ray. Here it is.
Welcome to Ray's life. There's no turning back. Mad Dog's losing his mind. And Big Skip Bayless with another take. Phillies blow a lead. Sixers spark debate. Somebody's got a podcast
With another terrible take.
Everybody
Wants the news at noon.
with Ray Dunn.
Hey, Ray. All right, so to keep you in tune with the top five, Summertime was our number 5. Give me the VIN, number 4. Mentos, number 3. And that one comes in at number 2.
Ooh.
All right.
What will number one?
Number 1 tomorrow.
Number 1 tomorrow. We're going to start today with AI accusations going all the way up to NFL Network and ESPN. Are you guys familiar with the podcast Move the Sticks by Daniel
Of course I am.
Jeremiah and Bucky Brooks?
So who's not doing it anymore?
He's not doing it. However, episodes of Move the Sticks continue to come out. It was posted to Twitter either yesterday night, morning, whatever. Daniel Jeremiah saying, hey, I'm not doing anything anymore. Someone went over the top, quote tweeted with a couple of clips from the most recent podcast. Take a listen.
Thank you, Baltimore. And thank you, Bengals, maybe? G-Men loving what the AFC North was kicking out this offseason. New York Giants, coming off a 4-13 injury-plagued year, landed the biggest head coaching fish in the coaching sea this offseason.
So that is...
It's an AI voice.
Or... NFL Network saying it is the voice that they do to preview games on their digital content before, but there's a new audience coming to it. Regardless of what it is, it's not Move the Sticks. They're using the Move the Sticks podcast.
It's a brand.
As a way of, hey, we're just going to have this guy voice together highlights and different coach sound, player
This
sound.
guy?
Ugh.
That's an actual person?
They're claiming it is a regular person. People are saying it is the game preview guy. The voice they use to preview games on their digital content.
So if that's the case, there's no problem from my end when, like, if we were to start a podcast here on 97.5 The Fanatic and we left or they decided I don't own that.
Right.
Right. Daniel Jeremiah doesn't own the Move the Sticks pod. That's owned by the NFL Network or the NFL.
I get it.
So if Daniel Jeremiah is moving on to do something else, then they're going to do what they think they're going to do something with that. Whatever. 975 mornings. John Kincaid's no longer here. Like that, it's not no longer the John Kincaid show. So 975 mornings, he doesn't take that with him.
They're claiming that is not an AI voice. Can we hear it one more time, Ray? Please. Yeah, I just the way he says Bengals.
Thank you, Baltimore, and thank you, Bengals, maybe. G-Men loving what the AFC North was kicking out this offseason. New York Giants coming off a 4-13 injury-plagued year landed the biggest head coaching fish in the coaching sea this offseason.
Yes. I hear some regionalism in his voice. At least in the beginning.
Yeah.
Either way, it sounds like a terrible
who is it?
podcast.
Who is it?
Yeah, you should get some credit there.
Give me the name. It should be like, this is this person. You don't think he would like to have his name out there?
Probably would.
Hey, I mean, why else to get in the business if you want to remain anonymous?
I mean,
Good morning, football fans.
pretty bad PR form right now, being compared to an AI voice. Not exactly what you're looking for.
It's really bad. It's also, it's not compelling content.
No.
So I don't think it's going to necessarily be drawing big numbers.
No.
And it also costs him nothing, probably, to do, other than this guy. It's probably part of his contract. If he's doing other voice work, he's doing. But also, like, maybe, so like Jim Cutler is the he does our voiceovers, and if you recognize the voice, you recognize the voice. He does a ton of stuff, TV, radio. You'll hear him all over, everywhere. Very, very successful. But an average person doesn't know who Jim Cutler is unless I say no one knows who he is unless I say his name. And he doesn't demand that we talk about him or anything. So maybe we don't need to know who it is. It's just fishy.
Yeah, it's weird when it still has the two names of the guys that used to host it on the graphic.
So DJ got let go with the ESPN merger, or did Bucky Brooks, or are they both still there and they're just
He's still there, just not doing it.
Okay. I'm a big Daniel Jeremiah fan. I think he's great. Bucky
he's still
Brooks, but yeah, Bucky Brooks is okay.
Yeah, he's kind of a little on the way out, right? But he's got a long history with the league. Yeah. Daniel Jeremiah is really good.
Yeah, I like him.
All right, second thing here. I love these stories. Going in and telling us about how cheap LeBron is one of my favorite things. And when one of these clips shows up on my timeline, I can't get enough of it. That happened last night. Kevin Love talking with Taylor Rooks about road trips to Toronto with LeBron James.
We're in Toronto, right? Like that drive from the airport and going through customs to then getting to our hotel. Yeah, there's no data used at all. Like he's waiting for the Wi-Fi all the time. And then that drive from the hotel to then the arena, Air Canada also waits to get to the arena and Wi-Fi. Like, like Binance great saying a small leak can sink a great ship. But that's not even a
minuscule
exactly.
leak.
That's not even nothing.
Yeah.
But I can appreciate it.
Yeah.
I gotta say, it's not like I'm mad at it, but I'm like, come on, bro. Like seriously.
LeBron James does not use international data, according to one.
How much
Kevin
does it
Love.
cost? Because I've never experienced it.
Like $10 a day.
Okay.
$7 a day.
I appreciate it. I love it. It's like me. I'm a couponer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a CVS coupon guy.
Jeez.
In fact, I used it yesterday. I stopped at the CVS when I jump off at Belmont Avenue to get here on 76. And I went to CVS because I had $10 in reward bucks.
Is that off of like the receipt that is longer than a football field that you keep?
If you get your prescriptions at CVS, they'll give you $5 every month to use in rewards. So this was this month, or it was last month and the month before. And then I did have a coupon for it was 15 off of 50. And then I have other extra bucks rewards for buying stuff. I use them. I will kind of hold them until I can no longer hold them. Then I'll go on a spending spree. I don't buy one thing at a time. If I'm going to spend $50, so like I need razors. This is going to be the next purchase I make. I need razors. I need some other toiletries and things like that. So that's what I do.
Go to Costco for all that. Stock up there. Look, bringing it back to LeBron. Yeah, Dwayne Wade has said he's the cheapest teammate he's ever had. I knew that. Warren Buffett. Think about Warren Buffett, right? And what he has done his whole life. He's still with us. Dude eats like McDonald's breakfast sandwich every day. Still lives in Nebraska at a house that he bought decades ago.
I like saving money. If I made as much money as LeBron, would I worry about it? To him, that's like it's a game. It's not about the actual money. It's like, I'm not giving you my $10.
Yeah.
I'll wait.
That's a good way of looking at it for a lot of people. Me, I wish I had that. I don't. I'm the other way. I'm the guy that's always shopping, buying stuff. Ricky always rips on me. Spending your wife's money again, huh?
Oh, yeah, you're always spending money. It's true.
Yeah,
well,
she'll
now at
tell
least
you.
you can make a little bit of money. But do you comparison shop? Like with me, I know it's cheaper at Target and then Wegmans.
Yeah,
So I go to Target for certain items, and I go to Wegmans for the other.
I get caught up. She put the clamps on me, and she said, "You can't buy." I'm a sporadic guy. Like, boom, I see something, I gotta buy it. I can't do that anymore because they target me. These Instagram ads, they all get me. They know my likes, the algorithm. And so
they know where
the hats, the T-shirts. Like I'd be buying everything. So I am now on a 3-day policy where I can't buy anything, but if I do come back 3 days later, then I can buy it.
Then you want it.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? That's smart. That sounds like a rule from a woman.
A smart woman,
Yeah,
too.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's smart because after 3 days, you're like, I don't really like that.
She doesn't like me these days.
No?
No, the peace treaty has not been signed.
Kind of like Iran? Or even if you signed it, you're not abiding by it.
The strait is definitely closed right now.
So what's the problem? So let's do this. Let's do Curtis Granderson, and let's do some wife talk after that.
All right, Curtis Granderson, talk about Jim Leland.
Then he go in that office, start smoking them cigarettes?
Just ripping them, bro.
And go.
He would slam them.
I don't know how this dude did it. He'd smoke, he would cup it, that smoke would go and just like disappear into his pores. And there would be no smoke anywhere. I'm like, where's the smoke? That generation had these loose, long underwear.
With sanitary socks, the whole nine.
And he would be in his office smoking a cigarette. Now it's loose. Everything is visible.
Like the manager for Major League.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I had something I had to say to him. So I walked by his office, and he's sitting there like this. No shirt on, loose drawers. I'll come back. Grandy, come on in. I'll come back.
Give me a second, bro. I'll come back.
That's funny. Yep, Jim Leland's definitely from the Lou Brown era.
Oh, yeah. I just threw a Jim Leland into the search bar. You know the first thing that just popped up?
Him smoking a cigarette?
No, Jim Leland cursing out Barry Bonds at Pirates spring training. You remember that video?
I remember it. And Barry taking it.
They don't make them like that anymore. That's for damn sure.
And him doing that, and a guy like Barry Bonds respecting it.
But that was back in a day where big-time players, of course, weren't making the money that they're making now, and you could get through to them. You can't do that now when a guy is making $700 million, like Juan Soto.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think back then certain guys you could do that to. It depends on the guy.
Very true. Well, I would say Barry Bonds.
Barry's a second-generation ball player. There's a certain way where you realize you respect guys like Jim Leland.
Yep, you nailed it. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I was gonna go the other way, but you're totally right because he came up. He talks about Willie. Willie was his godfather.
Yeah. He was raised at the ballpark.
100% correct. You're right about that. So there are certain guys you would never.
We were actually talking about it with Lauren Shahadi, Pete Rose, Barry Bonds. When I watched Pete on TV, even though I think he's a creep, he knows he knows baseball. Pete knew baseball, and when he spoke, I wanted to hear what he had to say. Same with Barry. I mean, really, you talk about a guy. I know he was juiced up and all that stuff. You're talking about a hitter. Like, go look at Barry Bonds' numbers the year that when he was in the steroid years. His on base percentage was like 700.
Yeah.
He walked so much.
He was one of the first guys I've ever seen somebody walk a run-in, bases loaded. It happened multiple times.
No, that whole year it happened.
Like, wait, what? You're gonna give up a run?
There were games that he got no pitches to hit,
and he would still hit one out
somehow.
Yep.
Yeah, the year he had. Let me see here. He had 232 walks in a season.
That's crazy.
He batted .362 with 232 walks. His on-base percentage was .609. In 3 straight years, 198 walks, 148 walks, and 232 walks. Like, come on, 39 years old. No, he was juiced out of his mind.
Also, if you remember, we often talk about how great he was with Pittsburgh, but I pull it up. He won multiple. He won 5 Gold Gloves with the Giants. He won 3 with the Pirates. He won 8.
He was a 5-tool guy.
Gold Gloves. Put Barry Bonds in the Hall of Fame, please.
52 stolen bases in 1990.
Just do it.
Yeah.
If you're gonna roll them out here,
if you're gonna put these guys that I'm not sure are in the Hall of Fame, you can't make. And believe me, I've been the steroid guys. The Pete Rose should never be in the Hall of Fame. I don't care. He bet when he was a manager. He bet when he was a manager that cannot happen. Okay. He should never be in the Hall of Fame. The steroid guys, I am starting to soften a little bit. When I see the other guys that are making the Hall of Fame, I'm like, all right, Barry Bonds isn't in. Clemens, etc.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. And also the fact that we continue to roll these guys out, like Netflix tonight. If we're going to put these guys on a pedestal,
right?
Come on, man.
So what's going on with your marriage?
All right, the strait is closed. Unfortunately, So I just want to be sympathetic. I am. She is going through a lot right now, mentally, with the kid, the baby.
All right, so let me because I know where you're at right now, but my kids are older.
Yeah.
The stress of children going back to school is much different for women than men.
Oh, very
much different.
Very much so.
So, and we're handling everything well right now. We're experienced in doing it, but going back to school is a big time adjustment. Sending your little girl back to school, big time adjustment.
That and little man
and now you have a 15-month-old
that's needing a babysitter. We're not getting into any of the nursing, not the
nursing home,
not the nursing home. What am I looking?
Daycare.
Thank you. We're not getting into any daycare, so I think she was banking on that.
So your job's changing significantly because you're going into now. Your name is on the show, Brace and Dunn. There's different expectations, being that there's now different things that are going on financially.
100%.
So you're not going to be able to do what you were able to do before.
Correct. And on top of the fact that I might not be the best in these categories, like for instance, I didn't know when our daughter starts school back up.
You told me that yesterday.
And that was not good. That did not go over well. The fact that I did not know the date of when my daughter goes back to school. And then she asked me, and I said, I don't know, after Labor Day? She's literally going back August 29th. So I was like, oh, so that was bad. And then, the fact that we're struggling trying to find somebody to watch Little Lane.
It's a lot all at once.
Yeah, it is. So things aren't really smooth right now at the street.
So did you find a babysitter / nanny?
No, she's calling, she's contacting. There's been some good conversations, all that. Everything just throwing all at once. And the fact that she now has to go back to work too. Like her company gave her 2 months of parental. Why am I drawing a blank today? I'm sorry. What do you get when you have a kid? You get that time off, not parental leave. But so she got 2 extra months because of her. They changed the policy,
and you can take it over the first year.
Correct. So she had 2 months off this summer, and that's all coming to a close.
You're looking
the
at
August.
maternity leave.
Maternity leave. Thank you.
Because guys can get it too.
I didn't take mine because that's how good of a worker I am.
Well, there was a guy in New York, and he'll remain nameless, that he had just kind of gotten the full-time job too, and he took the full month.
Yeah,
and it's like, hang on a second, bro. You took a full month of paternity leave?
In our industry, that's a little tough.
Yeah, but you know what I did? You can use it for a year. I didn't work that last half of December. I'm like,
Nice.
nope, I'm taking off the last half of December.
I was taking care of
Which I
it
pretty much did anyway.
at my previous company, so I didn't really feel like I had to do it. But regardless about her, she's going through it, so I'm going through it. And I bring it here, and I get it. I feel better that we're talking about it. But I would ask this question. How many guys out there right now know when their kid goes back to school? I just want to know. If you had to give me a percentage on that, are we talking 75% are like you, that they know the day, they know the date? Or is it more 50-50? Am I an outcast?
So, Ray, my argument with my wife is always, how many husbands you think out there know what I know and do what I do? All right? I'm going to tell you, not none. And Plan Exhibit A is Sean. And I don't know if this is everybody else. Of course I know when my kids are going back to school. Of course I know when back to school night is. Of course I know that the walkthrough today for my daughter is between 1 to 6 p.m.
Oh, no.
Yes, of course I know these things.
I don't know any of them.
And you know what? If it wasn't for my wife, I wouldn't know any of them either. So I am much more buttoned up when it comes to these things. And I've gotten better with it. Here's the thing. You're going to get better with it because you're not going to want to fight have your wife fighting with you. So you're not going to have a choice. So next year when the same thing rolls around, I guarantee you're going to know when school's starting. Or you're at least going to have a better idea than after Labor Day.
I sure is. Dude, her
1990.
Her head was on fire. It was like lava coming out of the ears when I said, I don't know, after Labor Day? Oh, my God. That was the worst thing I could have done.
Pissed.
Yeah, that was not good.
All right, you'll figure it out. Yeah, you're good.
Just taking a flamethrower.
Yeah.
Hey, Sean, what did you do last night?
Oh, I went out last night.
Right after we talked about how he never goes out, he goes out. On Wednesday night?
I went to Lowe's. Had to scoop up 2 items from Lowe's. Oh, by the way, they got the Halloween decorations out. 15-foot jack-o'-lantern all the way up.
So hang on, you used I got to go to Lowe's, and then you ended up at a bar?
Yeah.
Was that explain what you were doing, or you just kind of never came back?
I had to stretch the legs. I haven't had I'm wearing the shirt. I haven't had a Michelob Ultra in a little while. Had to stretch the legs. Shot up to see my people over at Friend Zones.
It's better that you go out and drink anyway.
Yeah.
For content. Yeah. All right, coming up. All right, looks like we have some phone calls. We'll grab your phone calls coming up, 610-632-0975. Also, Bryce Harper looked uncomfortable in his final plate appearance yesterday. Don Mattingly talked about it. We'll play it for you coming up next. Middays with Marks, 97.5.
Now on 97.5 The Fanatic Sports Update.
Dreams and nightmares. I'm Ray Dunn with this Fanatic Sports Update. It's not brought to you by anybody yet. Hey, man, only 2 more days doing updates, and I'm struggling to the finish here. Kind of like the Phillies, struggling right now. Phillies headed to the Field of Dreams game tonight. They got the Twins, 7:30 on Netflix. We talked to Lauren Shoddy of Netflix earlier today. You catch that conversation one more time on our website, the Fanatic app, or our YouTube channel. It's been a nightmare of a 2 weeks for the Phillies, finding ways to lose ball games, losing a series in St. Louis with the 7-1 loss to the Cardinals yesterday. They are scuffling right now, and as of this moment, if the season ends today, they are out of a playoff spot. Looking ahead to football season, the Birds continue on training camp today. No Cooper DeJean, no Quinyon Mitchell at practice. We are 2 days away from Saturday's preseason opener. Nick Sirianni met with the media earlier today. We do not know who will start at quarterback. He might know, but he didn't tell us who will start at quarterback for that opener down in Baltimore against the Ravens. Today we get the Sixers schedule at 3 o'clock, and we will break it all down for you tomorrow. Of course, Unfiltered will break it down for you as they get it. This update brought to you by Mattress Firm. Sleep falling short? Visit Mattress Firm today. Their sleep experts will find you the right bed at unbeatable price during the best sale of the year. They make sleep easy. I'm Ray Dunn on your home for the Sixers, Flyers, and the Union. 97.5 The Fanatic and the Fanatic app.
Middays with Mark. Shout out to the good people at Rita's. My guy Mike D'Elia.
Oh, Big Mike.
Brought some. Oh, there's never a bad time to have Rita's. Yeah, that's my kids because they're always asking for it. I have as I'm diabetic, I have a sugar-free peach mango, which is delicious.
Whoa.
There's the Shirley Temple out there, which my oldest will. We haven't had it, but my oldest is a Shirley Temple fan. When she discovered Shirley Temples, now wherever we go to dinner. It's like Ray. Ray always gets Shirley Temples.
Yeah, I did when I was younger.
I can imagine.
Can you imagine that? And then Embiid was a big Shirley Temple guy.
Do you do a dirty Shirley?
Nah, I'm past that at this point.
Really?
Love when you get dirty.
They're good. They're good, but that's a lot. I mean, it's not like I'm really counting sugar here, but
It's a lot of sugar.
Yeah.
Back when I used to drink Captain and Cokes when I first turned 21.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, why do I feel so bad the next day? So I don't know you drank 7 Cokes on top of the booze.
A lot of sugar.
A lot of times I wake up after a night in Seattle, like, man, I feel like crap. Why is that? It's like, oh, we only had rum and Cokes last night for like 6 hours.
It's great. Yeah, my Rita's has so many great flavors, but the specialty drinks that they do, that's the issue. It's like I'll go up, I'll have like, my mango gelati in my mind, and then it's like, oh, that shark drink or this the Shirley's that they're offering right now. They'll always they had coffee drinks which were great.
Really?
Yeah, these iced coffee type styles.
I'm keep it simple. Give me a jug of watermelon. Give me the quart of the sugar free because I'll eat it over the course of a couple days. Anyway, shout out to Rita's. Always the best. Always the best. All right. So Sean, people are asking what?
All right, so I'll bring Ray Dunn into this conversation, too, because he's Mr. Union, does a show every Monday. Well, you already know the answer he's going to give here, but people are asking right here, the Real Brick one on social said, off-topic question, what are your thoughts on the brand-new Philadelphia Union kit? And how do you compare it to the Sixers' use of Fill Up? So I'll just let everybody know, the Philadelphia Union released their 2026 Archive replica jersey. And they used Philly on the chest and the skyline.
Okay.
Big, bold letters. There's a reason why they did it the way that they did as far as font. They have the story up on their socials, which is cool.
Okay.
But I want to talk about the Philly versus Phila. I like Philly on the chest.
I think it looks great.
It does look great.
Yeah.
It's light colored. which is different. I don't remember them ever having a tan jersey or tan kit, boys. Tan kit.
No, that's a cool jersey. I like that.
I agree.
And what is it for? Is it an alt jersey?
I believe so. Ray?
Is it like a I'm not like every Friday night like the Phillies do, but something like that?
It's supposed to be a tribute to Philadelphia's enduring sports legacy. They are going to use it. It'll be alt. I can't see when they're going to use it.
Yeah, they're going to use it.
Yeah, home match. Oh, they're wearing it against Miami, which is going to be great. So Miami's next Wednesday.
Oh, by the way, Philadelphia back in action tonight, 7 p.m. against Santos Laguna.
Man, I'm gonna be in the car. I wish I could listen to it, Ray. That'd be great if I could listen to it.
But you can.
Really?
Right here. 97.5 The Fanatic.
Oh, I forgot. We're the home of the Union.
Love it.
I got to take my kids down. Actually, it's too late 'cause school starts. I want them to go down.
Hey, let me know. I'll join you.
Dude, if people have never been to a Union game,
It's the best.
dude, like the stadium's awesome, the action's awesome, the views just looking out over the Commodore Barry Bridge. It's good tailgating if you like going down there for that. It's a good vibe at the stadium.
It's the best to do during the summertime because you get that breeze off the water,
Oh,
too.
man.
It's perfect.
Yeah, every time I went down, I thought it's such a great time.
They actually are playing better. They are playing much better, too, so I know they're going to be out of it, but still.
All right, we have a lot.
7 points out.
So we have a lot of important things to get to, including Sean Brace kid texts. But let's get some phone calls. Go to Colin. Colin's calling from Huntington Valley. Is this your buddy, Colin? Huntington Valley, Colin.
What's going on, Mark, Brace, Ray Dunn?
No.
Hey, Ray, real quick, I don't think I'm going to enter Ring It anymore because I don't think they're going to hit another home run the rest of the season, or at least that's the way it seems. No, I'm kidding. Were we bamboozled on Luis Ariz? Because we need maybe a 30 for 30 on how Kevin Long turned him into David Dahl or Derek Hall. I mean, it's kind of pathetic. Like, how does a guy go from being a 3-time batting champ to going 0 for 17? Please explain to me that.
So let me float a theory. He's never felt pressure like he feels right now. He's being talked about as being the best bat on the market by far. Now he comes here, and you look at this Phillies lineup, and people are saying, save us. And maybe he's feeling some of that pressure. He doesn't look like it when he's up there feeling pressure, but
I did stumble into this stat that he is year after year bad, really bad in the month of August. Obviously, every other month he hits over for 300, but for some odd reason, season after season, no matter who he plays for, he's like a 230 career average in the month of August. Do with that what you want.
Okay. So that might be a silver lining. So let's get us to September so that Kunyan Mitchell's out of practice today. Maybe they're trying to save another intern from getting fired for posting a bad video. I feel bad if somebody lost their job, but that was a really bad look for the Eagles as a whole for posting that. But
was it, though?
Yeah.
Was it?
I mean, like, why would you put your number one quarterback on blast for throwing an interception, trying to, the road to hell was paved with good intentions, and I'm sure that's what that person was doing.
But hang on. If you believe that they did it intentionally, then it would be bad. If you're saying, all right, they didn't do it intentionally, but it's negligence to post that because you have to know what the reaction is from Eagles fans and from the NFL, like, I hear you. But, I mean, like, I don't think it's intentional. And guess what? Somebody probably made a mistake and didn't realize what a crap storm they started by putting Jalen Hurts throwing an interception. I don't know, man. Like, it's kind of a situation that sucks, but I can't be mad at the Eagles about it.
No, I'm completely kidding. It's not on the Eagles. It was definitely something that was intended to highlight Quinyon, and then obviously blew up because Eagles fans are just crazy. But Sean Brace, I appreciate you. You're shouting out socials. The Marion U.S. Amateur this week is a big-time event. I mean, this season has been just Philadelphia sports nonstop, from the PGA, the All-Star Game, now the U.S. Amateur. I'm fortunate to work down here this week. I'm enjoying my time, and I recommend anybody who has never watched a golf event or wants to come out to Marion. I mean, it is the best watching environment you could ever do to see golf. It's awesome.
That's what I'm talking about. So, Colin, you're Berger, B-E-R?
Burger, yeah.
Oh,
Colin
my
Burger, yes,
man.
that's me.
Colin, great to
Yeah.
hear from you, number one, dude. Great call across the board. But what are you doing out there? Are you on the turf crew in the morning? Is that what you're up to?
Yeah, so I'm an assistant superintendent at Huntington Valley, and I'm volunteering on the grounds crew this week at Marion. I'm fortunate enough to mow greens, so I'm getting to mow the greens that all these guys are playing on. It is an experience. It's an honor. It's a privilege. The golf course is literally the most top-notch you could ever work for or be at, and I'm just, yeah.
I'm coming out there
having
tomorrow,
a
Colin.
great-
I'm going to come out after the show tomorrow.
Enjoy it. I'm telling you right now, go to 15T. You're going to see the best golf you could ever watch. You get to watch 4 holes simultaneously and get to watch all the matches. I mean, the match play portion of that part of the golf course is awesome. And, yeah, seriously, anybody who is interested in golf or likes it, even if you're not, just come out to Marion because it's an experience and it's a blast.
Make sure you follow Colin at Turf Burgers, and he's a weather nerd, too. So we getting this game in tonight out there in Iowa?
I hope so. As long as the corn doesn't blow over center field, I think they'll be okay.
My man, Colin.
All right, Colin.
You're the
appreciate you,
best.
buddy. All right, coming up, we have some feedback on Sean's kid situation. Are the text messages being supportive of Sean or
more than you'd anticipate?
Really? Well, I think everybody can understand.
How about that?
I don't know, do we really need to know every in-depth date on the child's calendar? I mean, maybe if there's better communication, that's what I always say. The queen of communication doesn't communicate all that much. It's not my fault.
Should I text her that right now and see the reaction?
I can tell you my personal text line. My mother was not too thrilled listening to Sean Bates.
Oh, man.
That's coming up next. Middays and Marks, 975. right, so let's do Don Mattingly, and then we'll talk about the text. All right, Don Mattingly. So Bryce Harper. Anybody else a little bit more worried than he just has knee soreness and everything's fine?
I originally, John, I was, but then when he said it's kind of like spring training, that calmed me down.
But did you see the last at bat?
Mm-hmm.
He can play through it. It doesn't mean he's going to be effective. What we learned about Bryce is that he'll play through injury. It doesn't mean he's good. Last year, he had the wrist thing. No one knew about it. So I think till Jason Worth said it on our show, had said that.
I don't know who it was. One of my friends pointed out to me, remember when they went to London? JT Realmuto, we found out after London that his knee was bothering him and then he was out, that they kept the guy going until the marquee event, and then once the marquee event had gone, we find out Bryce is hurting. They're going to the Field of Dreams. You know who's standing at the front of that Field of Dreams poster?
Bryce. Well, unlike Mike Trout, he takes his role as being a star in Major League Baseball seriously. And Mike Trout's just like, whatever. I'd play in Anaheim. No one bothers me.
Yep. I was watching Anaheim last night.
Look at you.
Yep.
All right.
We found one that doesn't.
At Fran Zones, they had all the games on.
Oh, that's right. You went out last night.
They got the package.
I'm sure that's good. I'm sure that helps what we're going to talk about in a second. So, so Sleepy Don was talking about Bryce Harper. Here he is.
There appeared to be some discomfort during that last plate appearance. Is he all right?
I mean, I think so. Our guy gets to get to the point that, if he's hurt or hurting, then we probably should just sit him and let him get healthy. So if he's hurt, he's saying he's not hurt. It's no different than before. So, we just go to the medical every day, tell us he's available, and make a decision.
You ever hear an athlete talk about hurt and injured, the difference?
Yeah.
All athletes are hurt for the most part.
Correct.
Right? Injured is when you can't play or it affected your performance so much that you probably shouldn't play. Bryce Harper's hurt. You hope he's – anytime you hear knee and, it's gotten bad, it's it started to bother him after he plays the outfield. And he's talking about starting and stopping and things like that. It doesn't seem like it's anything serious right now, but it could definitely affect his performance.
Yeah, sure. I can definitely see that. And, again, it comes back to why. Why are we doing this? Why is Bryce Harper in right field? Why is – because originally my thought was you don't want Bryce Harper out there because he plays like a maniac. He'll jump into a fence. He'll be diving. You don't want that. Think about how he plays first base. Finally, did you see Freddie Freeman with the Dodgers last night?
Yep.
Good grief. He dove into the opposing dugout and nobody caught him. Literally fell like 6 feet. Anyways, that's how Harper plays. Reckless abandon. So that's why I didn't want him going back out into the outfield. But here we are now. Am I concerned? You have to be concerned. It's reality. It's something he's dealing with. But like I said, when he said it was kind of like spring training, you got to get the juices going, got to get things going, playing a different position. I'm going to subscribe to his theory because he's been there and done that.
Right. All right. So earlier in the show, we I don't know, after the news at noon, we did some wife talk with Sean.
Yeah.
And Sean is going through, they had a peace treaty signed and things were going well. But, in marriages, you have good stretches, you have bad stretches.
Correct.
And even with the peace treaty, you guys aren't necessarily seeing eye to eye right now.
Yeah, the strait is now closed again.
Correct.
So,
So
ships aren't getting through.
And would you say the biggest incident that happened was you just didn't know when Kendall was starting school?
Well, on top of everything that she's going with stress, it all comes back to little man doesn't have anybody to watch him coming up in September.
So you're struggling to find somebody to watch the baby.
Yep. And then on top of that,
school starting.
And on top of that, she's going back to work. So the little man, the baby that she's been with for the last 2 months, now she's got to go back to work. It's a huge deal. Yeah, I get it. I'm with you. She's right. I'm wrong. But literally lava came out of her ears when she said, "Do you even know when Kendall is going back to school?" And I said, "The Tuesday after Labor Day."
And that was incorrect, just for the record.
Thank you. She's going back the 29th.
So now you know.
I do know.
All right.
But that ain't flying, bro.
Now, Ray, your text line and the Davis Honda text line weighed in on this. Because I'll support Sean in this. I'm assuming there's a lot of guys out there listening. You actually you asked D'Elia. You asked Mike D'Elia, did you know when your kids started school?
Correct.
And he said,
It's the 31st. It's a Monday. Sorry.
So you even got the answer.
I got it wrong again.
I was going to say.
Well, I knew it was that Monday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but-
because the 24th is it.
Yeah, it's the 31st. It's August 31st. It's the 31st. Put it in your head, Brace.
All right.
All right, we got Joe from Conchi here. My wife just did a Target pickup order of my daughter's whole back-to-school list, and I still have no idea when she actually goes back.
Correct. We have my dining room table right now is back to school. Because this is what, like, it just can't be like a guy's perspective. All right, we get the list. We'll go out and get it.
That's it.
And like school, so and you put it in the backpack. You go. Oh no. Type A wife, which I have, is. Where's the list? How come his teacher hasn't sent the list out yet?
That's what I have.
I need the list.
What's type A mean?
Where's the list?
Because that's Kelly.
You know what type A means.
I do now.
Where's the list? How come this teacher hasn't sent out the list?
Yeah.
I don't know. When they send it, they'll send it. Like the kids are going to go to school. They know I need the list. I need to get all of it right now. I need to order from Target. I need to get it from Amazon because there are things I can't get from Target. I have to get from Amazon. And then my entire dining room table is laid out very meticulously, laid out with each child. Because I have 3 now that they're in school.
Yeah.
With each child's back to school stuff.
It's amazing.
Backpacks have been ordered. New bags. You can't use the same backpack as last year. Backpacks have been ordered.
Lunch
boxes. It's a whole thing. And like she takes care of a large majority of that, like most of it, right? I do know when they go back to school. I do know when there's back to school nights. I have made arrangements for childcare to make sure that we can do all of that.
Damn.
Right? But, Ray, I would say most men probably don't.
Yeah, another texter here. Sean, I never knew my kid's back-to-school date or even their teachers' names. However, maybe don't go out as much, Sean. That can help the peace treaty.
Yeah, that's probably right.
So he goes out last night.
I snuck out for a little bit. I had some time. There was, I was under the radar, so I took advantage of it.
We need a careful question, like a perfect question to put out on social media that, I mean, you know what? Like, no, it's like, if you have kids, do you know when your kids are starting school?
I put it out already. So I just
You did?
Yeah, I put out, you can vote on my poll at Sean_Brace. I tagged Middays. I said, question for the dads out there. Do you know the exact date your kids are going back to school at 97.5 the Middays? You want to know the number right now?
I would say 65% said no.
70% said yes.
Really?
Oh.
That's where we're at.
Okay.
That's higher than I anticipated.
But also, Sean, like my kids start school Monday, so it'd be hard for me not to know when they're starting. You know what I mean? They're starting No, they don't start Monday. They start in 2 Mondays. Sorry, I start the new shift on Monday.
Yeah, I was like, they're
So
starting.
it's the week after that. So I would know it anyway.
I just all right. Can I bring it back to like remember I was talking about yesterday with the replays? Let's get rid of that in Little League and the Lightning, which I might have been wrong on. Back to me again here. If I'm like, could I be the mayor or whatever, make decisions? Kids should go to school to Memorial Day and not have to go back to school until Labor Day. Let's make it easy. Let's just make it uniform. You get Memorial Day.
That's not enough days.
No?
No, you need 180.
Oh, you mean 180 days at school?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I disagree with that. I think they got plenty of time at school. You give them up from Memorial Day to Labor Day. Let's just change it.
You know what I like? Because I have friends down south. They don't have the extended summer vacation. They just get every couple of weeks, they get a week off, which is interesting. It also means you have to have childcare every, say, 6 weeks. But, yeah, we have friends in North Carolina that they'll have a month off in the summer, but they go to school year-round.
That's wild.
So there's no – you've been out of school for so long, so you kind of lose track of everything. You forget stuff.
Yeah, Memorial Day, Labor Day.
Ray, you ever run for school president?
Yeah, I'm in.
You do the double recess?
I'm
That's
in.
what you sound like with the Memorial Day to Labor Day. Yeah, no school, guys.
Double recess.
The kid that's in school that says, I'm going to run we get candy every lunch.
Yeah.
So you have another text on the text board, right?
Yeah, my personal text line. We'll still call this a Davis Honda text line. My mom checking in. Sean has no excuse. Everything is online now. Just bookmark the school's website, and he doesn't know that he needs to know what was on paper. If he didn't know what he needed to know back in the day, it was on paper. It was different. I'm with his wife on this one. I would have been furious.
Of course.
Yeah, she's got a point.
It's a woman's perspective. It's also generational. Sean is very much a throwback. Maybe not Ralph Cramden, but like my dad. Think my dad knew when school started? My dad had anything to do with any of that?
Oh, my goodness.
The answer's no.
Oh, that is so good. I am a throwback.
Your dad didn't know when school
She
started,
was so
right?
annoyed. That was a voice text. She's
Really?
driving around. She talked to text on that one.
I am from the Al Bundy school of fatherhood. You're right about that.
Yeah. All right, Uncle Jamie on the text line said it's generational. Parents of today are tasked with knowing much more information than my parents certainly did. Yeah, the mom knows, the dad doesn't.
Somebody else is checking in right now to Steve. He said, damn right I know, because it's a day I'm going to celebrate.
That's why I know. You think Mike Brady knew all the kids are going back to school?
There you go.
They had Alice.
Oh, exactly. I need
Carol
Alice.
may not even know.
I need Alice right now.
But, Ray, would you agree there's a certain, like, Sean's kind of like, I don't know when she's starting. That's the woman's job.
It's got a little feel to it.
A little Ralph Cramden in him.
What's for dinner? Stop. No. I just.
It's not that. It's just not realizing that the women of today get pissed about it. That's really what it is. My mom just didn't get pissed at my dad for it because it wasn't.
It's new to me. I had a kindergartner last year. It was I knew everything last
and
year.
They're just starting school.
It was kindergarten. Like, I was all in. Yeah, she's been there and done that. Now I'm like, what? Yeah. all right.
School?
Labor.
She still goes?
Labor Day.
You don't remember she started before Labor Day last year? No?
Such an idiot.
What is stupid that they send them they send them to school for a week and then they get a long weekend. They come back. Anyway. All right, coming up. So the Jalen Hurts interception video. We had our reaction. We got a bunch of reaction. How did people react on the Eagles' social media to the Jalen Hurts interception? It's predictable, and it's funny. We used our AI voice to read some of the replies. That's coming up next. Middays with Marks, 97.5.
Now on 97.5 The Fanatic Sports Update.
And man, before the dream, I'm Ray Dunn with this Fanatic Sports Update. The Phillies underwhelming 2 weeks of baseball has culminated in a series loss to the Cardinals. 2 of 3 they drop in St. Louis. The last 2 they lose 7-1 to St. Louis yesterday. They lost back-to-back starts made by Christopher Sanchez and Zach Wheeler. Now they turn their attention to the Field of Dreams. If this team could use something, it's something to feel good about. Hopefully the feel-good story tonight begins at 7:30 on Netflix against the Minnesota Twins. They'll play the Twins twice this weekend as a part of the 3-game set out in Minnesota. The Eagles training camp continued on today, 2 days away from the preseason opener in Baltimore against the Ravens. Nick Sirianni would not let us in on who the starting quarterback will be for Saturday's game. You have to imagine that you will not see the starters come Saturday, but we'll keep you updated with who may or may not play as we learn more. Sixers schedule comes out today at 3 o'clock unfiltered. Be able to break it down for you then. This update brought to you by Audible. Audible makes traffic less of an annoyance and more of an opportunity for another chapter. Audible, stories that speak to you. New members can start listening with a 3rd-day free trial at audible.com. I'm Ray Dunn in your home for the Sixers, Flyers, and the Union. 97.5 The Fanatic and the Fanatic app.
Monday.
right, Middays with Marks, 97.5, The Fanatic, John Marks, Sean Brace, Ray Dunn, and Jalen Hurts. Hurts back to pass. He's looking. He fires. Intercepted! Intercepted by Quinyon Mitchell! Jalen Hurts intercepted in training camp by Quinyon Mitchell. He's at the 30, the 25-20, the 15-10. Jalen Hurts to an interception. And then everything, because now people are getting fired. Emmanuel Acho's firing people, that loser.
Such a clown.
Oh, my God.
We didn't even bring it up, what took place over the weekend.
Yeah, I kind of feel like it didn't make a lot of headlines. Let's save that. Because
he's just a straight up clown.
No, he really, really is.
Yep.
No, he thinks he may be really intelligent, but like he knows he thinks he's really intelligent, which and he wants to prove it to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so Jalen Hurts throws an interception during training camp. The Eagles put the video out there showing Jalen Hurts throwing an interception to Quinyon Mitchell. The caption and the theme of the tweet or the Instagram post or whatever it is, the highlight was Quinyon Mitchell. And it didn't become that at all. It became, oh, my God, Jalen Hurts stinks, or, oh, my God, the Eagles, you SOBs, why would you throw your quarterback under the bus? That's really what the true prevailing opinions is. It's like, oh, my God, how would you do that to him? It's an interception at training camp. Who cares? Now, could the Eagles have clipped that and just, if the focus of what you were doing was Quinyon Mitchell, just having the throw and then have Quinyon picking it off? Yeah, you could have. I don't think the 22-year-old that did it particularly thought that we were going to go crazy about it. It's got millions and millions and millions of views. Mike Florio's writing about it. Everybody's got opinions about it. It goes right. It aligns with everything else with Jalen Hurts and the Eagles. Chaos.
Yeah, well, and why is that? Besides the fact that you're going to get engagement because we're crazy. But on top of that, not on top of it, I would say directly under that is because Jalen Hurts wins. It's because the Philadelphia Eagles are a dominant franchise. It's because the Philadelphia Eagles are predicted to be one of the front runners in the NFC. They're winners. Jalen Hurts is a winner. So that's why this gets that reaction, that engagement. Obviously, we know his game is a little bit different than other quarterbacks, so there's a little of that behind it. But they don't pick on the losers like this, right? Like the Jacksonville Trevor Lawrence throws an interception at practice, which I guarantee he does daily. It ain't getting the clicks that Jalen Hurts got yesterday. That's for sure.
Yeah, but even Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, he threw a trade. Do we know if Josh Allen actually threw that, or is that just a Bills interception?
I think it tells you all you need to know that we don't know in the video. They clipped it.
Or they just didn't see any reason for having the quarterback because it's not the message they were trying to put out there.
But if you were the social media...
That was a bad throw, too, by whoever threw it.
There you go.
Buffalo.
If you were a social media director, wouldn't you... Like, that would be easy for you to...
I agree.
To pitch, like, hey, we're not here to make anybody look bad, especially the quarterback. We can do other... There's nothing to gain by putting that out there. It was a great play by Quinyon. Great.
But everybody being mad, do you think Jalen Hurts cares that they put a video out of him throwing an interception? I don't think he cares. Do you think you think Jalen Hurts is mad at the Eagles because they put out that video being like, dude, what are you doing?
No.
Or he just rolls his eyes and doesn't care?
Yeah, I think this is below his radar at this point. Like, all right, whatever. If you put this out, I'm good. Like, he's heard it from how many different people at this point?
Mm-hmm.
You think he really cares about this training camp video going viral?
Do you know what's on brand with this whole thing? Normally, players that get this type of reaction from both sides are considered polarizing. Jalen Hurts is the least polarizing athlete from a lot of different avenues. He doesn't really say anything, right? Does he say anything? Is he controversial? Is he talking about politics? Is he out there fighting with people on social media? He's boring. Literally.
His play is polarizing, right?
His play's polarizing because he's not a great thrower. But why would an Eagle fan care about that? The dude wins.
Because they get caught up in these dumb opinions.
But I guess what I'm saying is that
on top of, let me just say this too, on top of they didn't play well last year. Like, I don't want that to ever...
The offense was not good last year.
Things weren't smooth last year. So I get it, but there were still people running their yaps about him being wrong during the Super Bowl run.
Why is Josh Allen never making a Super Bowl? Why is that not become a central issue. Why is that not polarizing?
Should be.
Justin Herbert, who was his girlfriend, or are they engaged now? Engaged, stroking him on the sideline as he sits in training camp during practice.
Not a
And
bad
he's never won crap.
Yeah.
This dude's loved by everybody nationally. Oh, my God, Justin Herbert. Oh, put him in the top 5. He's the number 6. All this dude does is compile stats and look good.
Guess what? I'm in on the Justin Herbert train this year.
You are?
Yeah.
This is the year?
I'm buying it. From a fantasy perspective, I'm all in.
Yeah, but Jim Harbaugh likes to run the football.
And now they got a boy wonder now from the Dolphins, former Dolphins. Yeah.
Oh, who cares? Whatever. He's a good player. Don't get me wrong, but like that's never a central theme or topic of like. Wouldn't it be the perfect thing? Wouldn't you want to pick on a guy like Herbert because he's good looking, he's young, and he doesn't want squat, and now he's got the girlfriend out there that's sitting on the sideline with him,
Which is easy. Bullseye in the back. I'm right there with you. Yeah, I think McDaniel's going to do really well with them. With that being said, I comes back to what I said about yesterday with the Seahawks. Nobody cares about these things because they happen on the West Coast. Nobody cares about the Chargers.
Imagine if Herbert, you're right. It's not about Herbert, it's about where it's happening. If that happened in Philadelphia, I almost wish it did.
Oh,
Me too.
my.
We would have had a field day with
We
it.
just did this over an interception picked up by
training
an
camp.
all-pro Quinyon Mitchell. If Jalen Hurts' fiance was stroking his hair, his ear at the Jeff, oh, Lord.
it's because it's here.
Correct. And Seattle, you said the buzz. There's not a lot of buzz at the NFL. There isn't.
It's because Seattle's the champ.
It's because the Seahawks are the champion.
And the Patriots, for all the Tom Brady, I mean, are the Patriots really a buzz franchise in the NFL? No. With Belichick and Brady, but still, like, they're kind of the Northeast equivalent of Seattle. So there's no buzz with the two teams who are in Denver. We're like, all right, Sean Payton, Bo Nix.
Well, there's not a lot of buzz. Like, I get it. It's football. No one's denying that. But in the grand scheme of things, we were talking about it from yesterday with the Eagles. And it's like, hey, everything's matter of fact. We got a preseason game this weekend. Like, preseason game 1 is happening Saturday against the Ravens. I get it. Preseason training camp normally isn't driving phone calls or anything along those lines, but it feels like it would be a little bit bigger in years past. This year, I just feel like it all comes back to the fact that the Seahawks are your champions.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so we went in and looked at some of the replies from the Jalen Hurts because it is a cesspool what people saying. Just a reminder, this was Jalen Hurts throwing an interception in training camp. And these are some of the replies. Go ahead.
Any Eagles fan upset by this is pathetic and should be disowned by the fan base. We have the best passing defense in the league for 2 seasons now. Our all-pro CB making a play in training camp against his own playbook shouldn't have y'all acting like this.
What's a reasonable take?
There you go.
We don't want the reasonable takes. We want most of the other ones.
Yeah, the craziness.
All right, what you got?
Look at Hurts throwing to his favorite targets, the defense.
Like that.
He's in a red jersey, too. It's unbelievable.
I can be objective, Club Hurts. I can cringe when I watch him play football sometimes in the passing offense. I can recognize that maybe he does rub people the wrong way sometimes. But you also have to look at the success that he's had as the quarterback here. And it's part of the Eagles' success as a team, but Jalen isn't a passenger on that. Just saying. Yeah. Jalen's a big part of it. All right, go ahead.
One less turnover he'll have during the season. Chess, not checkers.
I don't know about that.
You can only get better competing against the best. He's doing exactly that.
Give me your line on Jalen Hurts this year. How many touchdowns? Club Hurts.
I think somewhat similar to what he did last year. Remember, that was career high, so 26 total touchdown passes, I think, last year. I think around that number. He had a lot to Dallas Goedert in the red zone.
Yeah, that's one thing Patullo did well was the creativity with some of those plays.
AJ had 7 touchdowns, I believe. So I think 26 would be a good number.
Ray, how many rushing touchdowns? Because last year,
Took a hit.
Remember the previous 2 years before, he was getting one almost every game. It became an easy bet. How many this year?
I go double digits. 10.
You do?
Yeah.
You buy into the Jalen Hurts rushing?
I don't think he's be running like 7 design runs a game, but I think they're going to get down there, and when they get down close to the goal line, who else are they going to run it with?
So you're in on the tush push?
I think they're going to keep using it.
I'm in.
I'm in. Yeah, I'm not necessarily in love with the fact that Cam Jurgens had a day on Saturday where he went in and out multiple times.
Yeah, me neither. Eight rushing touchdowns last year. 15 in 2023 and 14 in 2024. How about that?
Give me 10 this year.
All right, good.
Surprise, surprise, Hurts was late releasing the ball.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you could tell that, too. I don't agree with that whatsoever because he threw it in front of Hollywood Brown. He wasn't late. How was he late if he throws it in front of him?
Yeah, I have no reaction to any of it. But Trilly earlier was like, Hollywood Brown stopped the route. It's like, who cares? He threw an interception. Doesn't count.
You mean you want Hollywood Brown takes?
Well, I know that we do log playoff practices. So, anyway. All right, we got.
Only ball that should go to Hollywood is a go route, or if he is wide open. Anything else where he has to establish some position and fight for a ball, forget about it. This is where we will miss having a bigger body receiver, but that is Q as well.
Yeah, for his speed, he has not been a go route kind of guy in the pros.
No, and Hollywood Brown had a golden opportunity to do a lot with the Kansas City Chiefs last year. So we're not making him out to be anything that he's not.
Doesn't it feel like, I don't think he's going to get cut because of the money they gave him, but like, doesn't it feel like that he's closer to not being on the roster than being a big part of it?
I believe so.
What was his bone? Maybe they try to trade him?
Dontavio, yeah, that could happen. That's a good call because of where we're at. The
team
schedule.
decides they need a veteran wide receiver. And they signed up for good reason. In case Wicks didn't prove, in case Lemon, in case of injuries and things like that.
Mekhi Lemon and Jalen Hurts were working out post-practice today, so that's good. We like to see that. They got to get that work in.
Okay. All right, what else we got?
Posting your Super Bowl winning QB interception is awful.
Posting.
I don't think it's good. Awful is tough. I think it was a mistake because you can control that, and there's just no reason to put that out there. Is it sensitive? Yeah. Is it over the top? Sure. But it's social media because it's wildfire. You just never know where it's going to go. This will be on ESPN. This is now a conversation on 97.5 The Fanatic for a couple hours here, having some fun, right? But still breaking it down. You got Ocho calling for people's jobs. Acho, sorry.
You can call him Ocho.
Ray yelled at me.
All right. And by the way,
yelled at you.
Yeah, Ray disciplined me. Brace?
Really?
No, I can't.
All right. Any more, Ray?
Everyone outside Philly already knew Hurts couldn't throw across the middle. This new offense is going to expose him.
Who's that, Mad Mike on Facebook? Is that who it was?
I don't think that national NFL fans know about his spray chart. I think we know that here, Ray. I'm not so sure that the average NFL fan says, oh, yeah, Jalen Hurts really struggles with throws over the middle.
They just say he struggles in general.
Yeah, they just know that the passing offense isn't great.
Yeah. What's your spray chart look like, John?
Not a lot of spray in these days. Just saying. Earlier we spoke with a young listener, Niles.
Yeah, my father-in-law said more Niles.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Niles was great.
How about that?
So his dad reached out, Ross, and said, you just made his his year. Thank you.
Hey, Ross, he made our day.
He sure did. Yep. And Niles, like I had asked, I said, follow me on Instagram. He followed me, so good to.
Nice.
Yeah.
Smart kid.
Yeah, he was awesome.
Next thing you know, he'll be hosting right here next to Ray in 10 years.
Yeah, but I mean, listen, Ray's kind of like the prodigy.
Yeah.
Right? 26 years old.
Diaper dandy, baby!
Yeah. Brace and done. It's big.
Go.
But now, when you walk around Oaks, when you're at the Wawa and you go to the Smooth, what's the one cafe that's right there in that Oaks shopping center, right? You walk around, head held high. You go to Arnold's Family Fun Center and you're treated like a king.
No, never. Hopefully now, but no, never.
Free admission to the cat show?
Actually, we make the jokes about Oaks. When I was back last week, some guy recognized me in the Oaks Wawa, and that meant more to me than any other time I've been recognized.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
So he looked at me. I was holding the door. He walked in. He looked at me twice, and I was like, I got to high school with that guy or something. I was like, nah, that couldn't be it. He's like, LeBron James. He's like, Ray Dunn. I was like, oh, this is the best. This is where I want to be recognized. Oaks Wawa is exactly where I want that to happen.
That's it.
How about that?
There you go. Hometown hero. You are to Oaks, Pennsylvania, what Mike Trout was to Millville, New Jersey.
I like that.
Oaks, PA own. I mean, it's only a matter of time before local publications are going to be doing feature stories on you.
Yeah.
I'm holding out for Upper Providence living.
Actually, Coach Tally.
I read it. It was great.
Did you see it?
Oh, yeah. It was sitting there when I got down the shore.
So Upper Providence Living is like it's a cool little local magazine.
It really is.
Yeah, they'll do a feature story on a family, and then they have some other stuff. I read it every time. It was monthly that it comes. And
I believe it's monthly.
So I see it, and he's the former head coach of Springford basketball. When Ray was in school, you were the play-by-play guy, and he was the head coach of the boys team.
Mm-hmm.
So my daughter is friends with his daughter, and so they were on the cover of this.
Keeping up with the tallies.
Yep. And you know what I did when I saw it? Because I thought about it, I'm like, damn it, I need to be on the cover of that with my family. I did. I was like, damn it.
I read it's funny because I feel like I know half the issues you get. So when I go home, I see it sitting there on one of the tables. I'm like, oh. So I did. I read the tally story while I was sitting there down the shore last week, and it was great.
Yeah, it was cool.
All right. Kevin Kovalevsky is the publisher. I mean, come on, Kev. Dial these boys up.
Well, I think if I reached out and said, hey, you want to do a story on me, they'd say yes.
But it's the idea of being asked.
Yeah.
Not telling.
You don't want to force that.
Yeah, no, I just I hadn't. No, because honestly, my wife she has a small business where she makes apparel. It's called Every Little Detail, and I don't promote it a lot because she has so much work she doesn't sleep. So I don't want to give her more work. But she started this. She started this a couple years ago, and it has grown so much. And like really, that should be the central theme of the article. Isn't just like, oh, I'm on the radio. Like no, it's like we're a local family, and like not only do we have 3 kids, but look at this local business. Because my wife for all the youth sports, she's the person that makes it all. She's the shirt lady. People know her as the shirt lady.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Well, keeping up with the tallies, you got 5 kids. I just don't know how you guys do it.
Yeah.
How the hell do you have 5 kids? I mean, I literally know how you could do that, but
it's a lot.
I mean, you literally have to remember 5 different dates of all these kids going back to school.
Yeah,
That's really tough.
You don't have any more kids. I think you're maxed out. Well, in fact, I know you're not having any more kids. Ray, how many brothers do you have and a sister?
1 brother, 1 sister.
Oh, so you're 3.
Yeah, that's enough.
And what's your age difference?
3 years each.
3 years each.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well spaced.
Yeah, it's a good spacing, I guess. I don't know. All right, 610-632-0975. 610-632-0975. Middays with Marks, Sean Brace, Ray Dunn. Coming up, Drake May was asked about keeping his receivers happy. By the way, the Patriots posted a video of Drake May throwing an interception.
They said I was a diva.
Yep. His answer is going to make you laugh. Maybe. That's coming up next. 1 o'clock hour of the program brought to you by Morgenstern Hair Restoration. Great results. Actually, I had somebody reach out to me today DMing me. So if you have any questions about my hair or your hair, you can DM me on all social medias. But Morgenstern Hair Restoration, the results are amazing. Championship results. Visit morgensternhair.com or call them 610-831-HAIR. Back after this.
Now on 97.5 The Fanatic Sports Update.
Field of Dreams tonight. I'm Ray Dunn with this Fanatic Sports Update. What's supposed to be a feel-good moment on the Major League Baseball calendar really, we hope, turns into a feel-good moment for the Phillies, who need something right now. They fall 7-1 to the Cardinals yesterday. Lost 2 of 3 out in St. Louis. They've lost 6 of 8 series coming out of the All-Star break. They begin a 3-game set with the Twins in Iowa. Well, the first one's in Iowa, the next 2 in Minnesota at 7:30 tonight on Netflix as they play in the Field of Dreams game. The Eagles training camp continued on today. We are 2 days away from Saturday's preseason opener down in Baltimore against the Ravens. No Cooper Jean or Quinyon Mitchell at today's practice. Sixers schedule today comes out at 3 o'clock. We've gotten some of the marquee games. We've got all the group games for the NBA Cup, but we'll get all 82 as of this afternoon. This update is brought to you by Allstate. Some people just know there's a better way to do things, like bundling your home and auto insurance with Allstate. Visit allstate.com or call for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate. I'm Ray Dunn, your home for the Sixers, Flyers, and the Union. 97.5 The Fanatic and the Fanatic app.
Season 3 out today. Of course, Shane Gillis leading the charge. John McKeever, behind the scenes. I think he's the director. Anyways, the WAPs with Andrew Schultz and Tommy. That's what they're called on the show. They're tremendous. I think they deserve their own show. Big Tommy Pope supporter here. Dude's one of the funniest, if not the funniest guy I've ever seen. Anyways, Tires Season 3 support. Valley Forge, John. Valley Forge.
Huh?
That's where the tire shop is, and tires.
I don't.
I know.
I don't pay attention to a lot of things.
I know
It's
that.
not- so what exactly are you?
It's a show on Netflix.
Okay.
Season 3 today.
Yeah, I'm just looking for a little more detail for maybe the people out there that don't know exactly.
I said Netflix Season
did?
3, didn't I, Ray?
He did.
Okay. Netflix
Hey,
Season
Ray.
3.
Yes.
What's the name of the show?
Tires.
Tires. And it's a comedy?
It's a comedy. It's quick, 20 minutes, 25 minutes episodes.
It's about a tire shop?
Yeah, tire shop. It's got a little Office vibe, but definitely a heck of a lot better humor when it comes. The Office was great, but you know what I'm saying, television
So
versus
did
Netflix.
somebody work at a tire shop and say, I'm gonna make a TV show based on the tire shop?
God, Gillis has got 1,000,001 jobs over his career.
I was at a tire shop. Remember the day? Well, maybe not. I was driving home from work one day on 76, and my PSI was flying down on my car, on the tire. I'm like, crap. So I ended up in East Norriton at a tire shop, a creamery, I believe is what it's called.
All right.
And I went in there and sat down, and the entire thing you could definitely do a TV show off.
Yeah, well, that's probably what happened here. These guys are so smart. Like McKeever is brilliant. They've been doing stuff like this for years now. And Gillis is on top of the world, so he was able to put all his money behind this. And he was like, you know what, I'm going to do it for my friends. And now Season 3. So you're not creating this for 3 seasons if it's not paying off.
Oh, for sure.
It's good. It's good
All right.
stuff.
Very good.
After Upper Providence Living, I want to be in an episode of Tires. That's the next goal.
Yeah.
First Upper Providence Living, though.
I could see Sean doing that.
I'm in.
Could you be an employee that comes in for a day and gets fired?
Easily. Easily.
Yeah, you can pull off the part.
Love it.
That's awesome. All right, Drake May. What have you heard about A.J. Brown and the offense and Drake May up there in New England?
The few things that I have paid attention to that have caught my interest. Number one, he was going. A.J. Brown was battling at camp against Christian Gonzalez, who's a hell of a defensive back, cornerback in the game. And again, coming back to iron sharpening iron. So that's what they're going up against on a daily basis up there. Drake May has come out a few times saying, it's going to take some time for us to get this offense humming. But all in all, the comment that caught my attention yesterday, I know we're going to play this clip, had me LOLing. John.
You actually LOL?
I laughed out loud multiple times. Multiple times.
Is there anything you watch on TV like Tire Shot makes you LOL?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Gills is crazy. They're all crazy. Like I said, Tommy, the Wops, they're the best.
All right. So let's hear Drake May from yesterday.
I think it's the best thing, for that is winning. I think nobody really, tries to complain when you win games, and I think nobody's, really, that, prideful in this sport about personal stats or achievements when we're winning games. So that's our job as a team, and come together and try to win games. So I think that's the biggest thing that coach is preaching, and we're trying to, be second voices of him, and knowing that protect the football team and do things the right way. But no, I think my job isn't to try to make everybody happy. I think my job is to have the offense move up and down the field and score points.
There you go.
All right, come on, man. Drake, hate to break it to you. You're going to have to do a little bit more than just winning. Because for crying out loud, the Philadelphia Eagles have been one of the best franchises. John, in the last 10 years, 3 teams have won the Super Bowl? Only 3 teams have won the Super Bowl the last 10 years.
Yeah?
And the Philadelphia Eagles are one of those 3. The New England Patriots and the Kansas City Chiefs are the other 2. We've been dominating. This team is put together year after year by one of the best architects in the game, Howie Roseman. Jalen Hurts, Super Bowl MVP. And that was not good enough. Oh, you could hit me with that. You could hit me with that because I'll tell you right now, Drake May, you have no idea what you're in store for. You think just going out there and throwing up wins is going to get the job done to suffice a guy like A.J. Brown? I'm telling you right now, you better buckle up.
I said I was a diva.
Because you got turbulence coming straight down the pike, Drake May. You can win 14 games. It ain't going to be good enough. You can go to the promised land. You can ride to the mountaintop. It ain't going to be good enough. You got to do more. I don't know. Maybe Jalen Hurts didn't talk to A.J. Brown the right way. Maybe he wasn't his friend. Maybe they didn't exchange text messages the right way or DMs. I don't know what Jalen Hurts did to A.J. Brown because we never got that answer. But I can tell you this much. Winning ain't enough for that dude. If I'm lying, I'm dying. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Am I dying?
You ain't lying.
They said I was a diva.
I think it's pretty clear that it wasn't enough. You can ask the question why. Was it because of Jalen Hurts? Was it because AJ just is a guy that's never going to be able to quench that thirst? And after the Super Bowl, he said that it didn't make him happy.
There you go.
That. But also, let me just ask this question, Ray. I'll ask you. You apparently are a card carrying member of Club Hurts.
That's true.
When is the AJ Brown article coming out about what a bad teammate he was? And how he was really the problem.
What if it's been embargoed until next week?
Well, our buddy Sean's buddy Jeremy Fowler said that he had not heard anything about that.
I haven't heard anything from Jeremy Fowler, so I guess I haven't been able to keep up on that one.
Yeah, that's over. Anyway, I'm just saying, what you're saying about Drake May is right. All right, I know you think everything's great and everything's going to be easy. It may look easy, but it's hard. Is what I would say, as AJ once said. You're going to have to deal with some things you probably hadn't had to deal with. Guess what? He hasn't had a talented wide receiver up there. So guess what? When you get some of these top guys, the personalities are a little bit different. But, again, A.J. Brown's my favorite teammate I've ever had. A.J. Brown, A.J. Brown, A.J. Brown. Everybody loved A.J. Brown on the Eagles. Just saying.
Mm-hmm. No, that's right. And there's also something else that's different in New England that they didn't have here in Philly, and that's his boy. Mr.
Vrabel?
Dad of the Year.
Vrabel also apparently, they didn't get along because Vrabel doesn't deal with crap. Here's what I'll say. Here's what I'll ask. wouldn't you say Nick Sirianni did a pretty good job of managing A.J. Brown and the issues that were happening?
Check that box.
Considering they went to 2 Super Bowls and he was unhappy after winning a Super Bowl, is Mike Vrabel going to be as smooth when they win a game or they're on a 5-game winning streak and A.J. Brown's putting out on social media that he's mad? Vrabel seems like a type of guy that will just he'll kick a hole in the door and come in. I don't know if he's going to be able to try to manage the situation.
Yeah.
We think Vrabel knows when his kids start school?
I'll tell you this, and this is legit. I'll bet you Nick Sirianni knows when his kids start school. Legit.
So much good. I'm the smartest coach in the world.
Emotional intelligence.
And that's in my notes.
Yeah, like how many times have you seen the kids with Nick? I mean, and the one time he brought him to the press conference was pretty bad. But he's always they're always there, and it may not be caught by a camera or a lens. Man, he is chucking the football to those kids all the time.
Yep.
He's down the beach with them, playing with them on the beach like I play with my kids on the beach. Like that dude knows when school starts.
Real quick, because we're talking quarterbacks, can we talk about Jaden Daniels in D.C.? Do you see that story?
Oh, please.
Yeah, is he mad about something?
I'll give you the cliff notes. Daniels and his family sent LSU a cease and desist letter about the number 5 that he wore during his 2 seasons at LSU. He won the 2023 championship, essentially saying that he feels disrespected that they are not retiring the number. Now, there's a lot of odds and ends, and there's only one side of this story right now, so we'll get what's really true and what's not. But I believe Brian Kelly said that the number was going to get retired. Brian Kelly is not there anymore. The other thing is you have Joe Burrow thrown into the mix that they retired his number, and it all comes back to Jaden Daniels and his camp feeling disrespected. Again, I just, dude, like you're coming off as a diva, bro. You need to worry about this is 2 weeks before the season starts. You better worry about what really matters.
Yeah, behind the scenes, if you want to try to let them know you're unhappy about it, then all right. But sending a cease and desist letter and then putting out a statement about it, it's a bad look.
Yeah, it's a terrible look.
And you know what you say? All right, I'm not donating. They're not getting my money. I'm not going back.
There you go.
Have hard feelings towards them.
Now you got the kid down there that's wearing the jersey.
No one's worn the number 9 Burrow jersey. I don't think it's officially retired, but they haven't given it out.
Correct.
Which means it's unofficially retired.
Can we also Burrow?
Yes.
Daniels.
Yes.
At LSU.
Little different. Championship on top.
Quarterback of potentially one of the greatest college football teams we've ever seen.
Yep. Also, let me add this to the mix. College sports are completely different.
Yeah.
Like, come on, dude. This ain't back in the day. I get it. Burrow was a little bit
there for
new
12
school.
years.
Like, stop it. Stop it.
LSU has retired the jersey numbers of 4 of its former players. And we mentioned Burrow. I think you have to kind of count that in the,
you got
unofficially
other
retired.
3 names out there.
Because they gave out the number. It's not that they're not retiring his number. They gave it out.
Correct.
So could you feel a certain way about that? Listen, when Brian Westbrook, when he left and they gave that 36 to some scrub right off the bat, I didn't like it. I'm sure Brian didn't. He never told me that. He didn't put out a statement saying he was mad. You don't put out a statement. Let them know behind the scenes you're not happy about it and leave it at that. How does this, like you had said earlier, the Eagles put out an interception video of Jalen Hurts. What good is that going to do?
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to do any good. What good is this going to do? Is it going to put pressure on LSU? You think LSU's worried about Jaden Daniels putting pressure on them? I mean, maybe.
Yeah, permanently retired numbers at LSU. There's only 5 of them across all sports. Shaq. Pete Maravich, Bob Pettit, Billy Cannon, and Skip Bertman, baseball coach. They honor jerseys, and that means they don't give them out, and that's where Burrow falls. Also, they said they had a different policy since 2007. I just think things have completely changed in college sports. You can miss me with that.
I'm seeing they've retired the jersey of 4 of their players. All right. Billy Cannon, Tommy Casanova.
Yeah, Charles Alexander.
Jerry Stovall, Charles Alexander, and Burt Jones is getting retired this year. I don't know, man. Like, if that's really what you're worried about.
Correct.
Man, that's about you. That's not about anything else. That's a you problem.
I love it. It's RG3 all over again down there.
Yeah, he's above Jalen on every list. What was he on that one quarterback list? Like 6?
Something
crazy. All right, coming up, YouTube chat recap, a weather update from Dyersville, Iowa. YouTube chat recap, some voice memos as well. Middays with Marks, 97.5. us again. He actually was already, he was in Upper Providence living.
I'm looking at the cover right now. It's October of 2024, John.
Smoking a cigarette.
And a beer in the other hand.
That's right.
Collegeville's finest. That is great.
The pride of Oaks, Pennsylvania. Ray.
Oaks. We go creek crawling up there. We take that first exit, and there's the water right there by that park.
Uh-huh.
Boom. That's where we brought Kendall to creek crawl. We got
Crick crawl?
Yeah.
This isn't Rick rolling
No.
with Rick Astley.
It's creek crawling. We get into the creek. You go,
So do you call it a crick?
It's a creek.
I grew up calling it a crick.
It's a crick.
Until someone asked me what I was talking about, and I said a crick. I'm like, oh, a creek.
Yeah, you can't say creek crawling, can you? It's creek crawling.
I don't use crick.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah, that's Rick rolling.
Creek crawling. No, we get the magnifying glass up. We get the glasses. She's got this whole science.
You look for crayfish.
Yeah.
I used to go crick crawling looking for crayfish.
We got water socks now. Kelly bought us all water socks. We've yet to do it.
Water socks?
Yeah.
Water shoes?
Well, I don't call them water shoes, but yeah, they are water shoes. They're the shape of your foot.
All right.
You know,
I'm just making sure we're talking about the same thing.
I call them water socks.
Maybe I'm the a-hole.
Nope.
All right, so crick and water socks.
The more I talk to Sean, the more I realize northeastern Pennsylvania and southeastern Pennsylvania are two different places.
Steak and cheese, bro.
Much different.
Give me a steak and cheese.
You might have grown up in Alaska. No, but I call it a crick. I'm from, and that's because of my parents. But I'm from.
Oh, you call it a crick too?
I was. Yeah, my mom also says wooder. Right. Like so. Here's what happens, Ray. When you have, and I think like for me, you break the cycle. Right, so my kids ain't calling crayons crowns as much as my wife wants them to do that. We're not calling it a crick. We're not calling it wooder. All right? I don't need them to sound like that. All right? We're going to break the cycle of nonsense with that kind of stuff.
They're not going to go to Acme?
No, Sean, he wants to call it a crick for Kendall
crick.
and Lane. Call it a crick. I don't care.
Let's go crick crawling.
Go crick crawl.
Crick crawling.
No, the poor person in the poor family that was in P.F. Chang's that the hostess was asking if they wanted crowns for the kids. And they're like, what do we want crowns for? It's like, crowns for the kids. And they're like, no, I don't want a crown. And I'm like, she's talking about crayons. Oh, yeah, we'll have some crayons. And the girl's like, oh, yeah, crayons.
Crayon.
You break the cycle.
Yeah.
You got to break the cycle, Sean.
I like that.
All right, so Emmett, hold on. Is Emmett in Nebraska? Is this Emmett Smith? We have a caller that says Emmett's calling from the Field of Dreams in Nebraska.
Let's go.
Emmett.
Yeah, you guys there? Can you hear me okay?
We can hear you. Are you out as a fan at the game?
No, unfortunately, I'm working. Otherwise, I would be. I'm originally a Langhorne guy, but I'm out here doing God's work in the hospitals. But anyway,
nice.
Yeah, it's like one of those shore days. Well, there's typically two shore days. There's that overcast day that sometimes you get lucky and the wind blows it out to sea and the sun comes out, or it's that teeming day. It goes from like mist and teeming to a little bit of rain. Never a heavy downpour.
Okay.
That's been all day, and there's not any ray of sunshine. So I think if it stays like this, they'll definitely get the game in. It's going to be a slop fest in terms of, I doubt they'll cover anything out there because, it's all corn and they love the rain. But yeah, so that's the update there. And
so based on what you know from the weather, you think it's just maybe like a misty rain, but they'll get the game in?
Yeah, right now what I see, and that's kind of in the extended forecast is kind of more the same for the rest of the day and night. So I think they'll be all right that way. But as I was gonna say, I don't know if I could throw the name out. I probably already did it, and I apologize if I can't. But I used to get steaks back home, and I used to get my Jersey sweet corn until I came out here. And I don't even buy either of those two things back home anymore because the corn is amazing out here.
Yeah.
The steaks, like they.
I remember your cell service ain't amazing.
Well, I'll tell you what, Omaha steaks, who doesn't love a good Omaha steak?
Heck yeah.
Field of Dreams apparently had a new field done, which was maintained by a local business here in Bluebell, boys. I don't know if you guys saw this, but Brightview, they've been in charge of reconstructing the field. Now, I don't know what was the big reason why they needed to reconstruct the field, but some of the things that happened, 100,000 square feet of sod, 4,000 tons of sand beneath the playing surface, 300 tons of infield and mound clay, 160 acres of P10625V field corn, standing 10 to 12 feet tall, surrounding the ballpark.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm telling you right now, go to Lowe's and see the 15-foot jack-o'-lantern they got. Bro, it is the biggest thing.
Like, going to buy it?
It was $437.
Yeah, no. So you know when you buy that? November 1st. Seriously, because you get it. I've done it before.
15.
I bought Christmas stuff. I bought Christmas stuff after Christmas and paid 70% less. Well, our Christmas tree I bought after Christmas.
Yeah.
I saved like $400.
Well, you know those gigantic skeletons everybody's got, right? First of all, where do you store those things? That's my number one question. Number two, this is 15. This is a monster. Stopped me in my tracks yesterday.
Man, we're running out of time. So much to talk about. Real fast. There was apparently a big fight at Eagles training camp. You see this, Ray? Reading from Tim McManus, Mora Ojimo and offensive tackle Fred Johnson got into a fight today that could have resulted in an injury.
Ooh.
The dust-up started during team drills when Ojimo took exception to a late shove by Johnson and squared up looking to fight.
Nice.
The coaches decided to keep both players in for the next play. Tempers flared as Johnson blocked Ojimo to the ground, then landed on him with his full weight.
Ooh.
Punches were thrown before the two separated.
Helmets?
Moments later, Ojimo found his way through a crowd and dove at Johnson's knees, bringing the 6'7" Johnson to the ground.
Feisty.
Players and staff jumped in to separate the two. General Manager Howie Roseman, Nick Sirianni, and Dom gathered around and animated Johnson to help calm him down. Roseman also met with Ojimo before talking further with Johnson post-practice for about 5 minutes. Team drills were halted after the fight and a group huddle to reset, with the Eagles finishing with a less competitive developmental period.
I hate to say it, Nick Sirianni's losing the team.
Yeah.
So I'm not doing a good enough job.
We got video of the interception, but nobody could get me a video of a good fight going on at practice. Nobody could find that for me.
Nick Sirianni said, I'm just so excited to see all the guys compete. At the end of the day, this business is that people are ultra competitive, and it's always good to go against someone else. Sometimes at this point in camp, you're like, man, I just want to hit somebody else and go against somebody else.
Core values.
They'll get that chance with coming up on Saturday.
I love a good training camp.
Me
brawl.
too. As long as no one get hurt.
No one ever gets hurt.
I don't know if diving into somebody's knees is a good idea.
Oh, swinging helmets. People did that before. Yeah, you don't want to see that. That's a line too far.
All right, YouTube chat recap. What do we got?
It's time for the YouTube chat recap.
How about filling us in? Let me tell you something else, man.
Watch us live on YouTube every single weekday.
I can't lie. Let me tell you something.
It's the Middays with Marks YouTube chat recap.
Something is up with Wheeler. His last few starts have not been good. Arthur from the chat.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Ricky was banging on the window and I didn't hear it.
Something's wrong with Wheeler, according to Arthur from the chat. Just for you guys, since July 1st, in 38 2/3 innings, Christopher Sanchez a 4.19 ERA, Aaron Nola in 40 innings a 4.28 ERA, and Zach Wheeler in 40 innings a 4.50 ERA.
Sean brought it up earlier. Sometimes August he needs a little bit of an IL stint or a 6-guy rotation. So this isn't crazy, but I agree. He didn't look right. Didn't look right last night. All right, what's next?
Get thirsty, Brace. Some ice, Ray. He needs it. Dawood from the chat.
I didn't even think you were thirsty about anything today.
Shahadi.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a huge fan. I kid you not. I'm a huge fan. She did sound hot, though. But she's very attractive.
Yeah, you had said that. I don't know. I
got multiple texts. What? I'm not allowed to say that somebody sounds attractive? Come on. Could we grow up?
No, I don't care that you say it. I'm just saying that maybe my testosterone's low.
Ray is looking at me weird. That's all I'm saying. I could say somebody sounds good. Guys sound good on the phone sometimes.
Yeah.
People say that I sound
about
great
it all the time.
Yeah. I'm allowed to say it.
Just so you know, Ray, it's going to be Lesbian Wednesday on the Brace and Dunn show.
Hey, but
Lesbians in studio every Wednesday.
Point blank, Lauren is incredible at her job, though. No doubt.
No, you've been
big fan.
You're not being unprofessional with you being a fan of her. You're not. I don't think you are.
I appreciate it.
For the most part.
Thanks.
All right, what's next?
Dombrowski would make a great bouncer or doorman. Just telling everyone in line that we have a good club, Matt from the chat.
Ooh, I like that. You know the number one rule as a bouncer? Have a line outside. People driving by. I don't care if it's dead inside. You want to have a line outside.
All right, one more, Ray.
Brace ran out of laundry. Is that why he's wearing what he won at the dive bar last night? Bayless from
That
the
is
chat.
a great pull by you, F. We appreciate that. I found this. I cleaned my garage over the weekend, and I found it in my garage.
It's a good white T-shirt.
Yeah, fits good. It's good quality.
Yeah, it looks like a good T-shirt.
I washed it already, and it's done. So one wear. I wore it today.
Is that it?
Yep. I'm an Ultra guy. I like Michelob Ultra. I'll go for about 10 of them right now.
I'm fine with it. Coming up next, Ricky Batalico, Bill Colarulo,